The Forsaken Winds finally attended the Durastian estate dinner at Elandris, hosted by Contessa May and Count Lee on the final day of Eredon's calendar year of 1668 5E. Uh, then, with an unsettling start to the evening's pleasantries due to a display of ruthlessness by both Contessa May on the balcony with you all, as well as Talon Coda in his arrival, you continued your infiltration of this event. Rome facilitated an invasion of vermin to the keep that helped poison the dinner's soup and a rare cut of meat, and Roulette snooped around upstairs for a while, then being joined by Rome, which eventually led to a tense confrontation with a Durastian Deadeye, who eventually revealed herself to be Kari, the Dusk of the Queen Alaya. Downstairs, a disguised Jiri, Telperion, and Toby Rama attended the actual dinner, exchanging conversation, even with the Talon himself, in an effort to gather whatever intel you could about Durast's occupation of Creatia and maybe their larger ambitions in general. And you were able to acquire some, mostly notably regarding Dread Iron and even Divinor metal. But then the poison soup took effect, clearing the main hall of most of its guests, and with Kari having tasked Roulette and Rome to deliver a message to the Claw of the Court, Nazim Dren, you were all gathered together in this main hall as a red-plumed quill feather appeared seemingly from nowhere and stabbed Talon Coda in the neck, putting him to sleep and affording you some sort of opportunity to strike at the leaders, at the authority of this city, if that is what you wish to do. You then began to engage in battle against the Count, the Contessa, and their forces, with the sleeping Talon encased in a magical sphere of force, thanks to Roulette's actions.
Bumble.
And with that damage, he did wake up, but is still harmlessly, for the moment, encased in a wall of magic that he cannot escape. The battle still rages on, and we pick back up with a volley of attacks from the enemy, actually, as Shaggy had just escorted Jiri upward toward Telperion's aid. Telperion has just been charmed recently by the Contessa. Roulette is dealing with the forces down below. Rome has her wall of stone upward, and Toby Rama, I believe you are still currently restrained. Speed reduced to 0 by the mage's binding ice.
Wait, Shaggy should be behind them.
Okay. Perfect. I did not move you, so that is fair game.
I think my mind was like off last time. I was seeing Telperion in different places. I was supposed to go right behind them, just like that, to be on the other side.
That's fair game. You are still encased in shadowy storm clouds, black flames writhing around your form, obscuring you. I have this as we are roughly halfway through, closing in on the end of turn 3 for duration-based things that could come into play later, if things go that far. But for now, some Durastian Knights are going to go.
Oh, let's reset the Zoom before we start.
That we can do.
Bang.
Hide yourselves.
Bang, 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 bang.
Okay, we will kick off with this Durastian Knight moving into position. Roulette, Moby 4.
Just floating there.
Floating? Okay, I'm
Yeah,
going to say since it is a tiny creature, and generally there's movement availability for creatures that are 2 sizes different from each other, I'm going to say that this Durastian Knight is able to occupy the same space as Moby 4, and so your Golden Snitch, or actually it's Alfie, right, on the table, maybe?
It's mini Alfie on the table,
Alfie.
yeah. So
Okay.
it's just like it's a this size spider, just yeah.
So actually, as the knight rushes toward Toby, he'll see this thing skittering around, and he'll use one of his 2 attacks to try and stomp on this strange construct.
Sure.
Pretty much an unarmed strike.
We'll gladly take that attack.
This damage will not be accurate, but shit. And he misses the first time, and we'll try again.
Amazing.
Does a 15 hit little bat
I mean,
creature or whatever stat block he's
I'm
based
assuming a
on?
spider AC is like 10, so yes.
I think so. So the damage is not correct. It'll be
It has 1 hit point.
plus 4. Okay, so he will stomp this small construct, and little Moby 4 just crumbles. He then readies his spear and shield, and takes position right next to Tobirama.
AC 12. Yeah, that's what it was. But yeah.
Okay. Then it is this Durastian Knight's turn up near the Contessa and Telperion. Gods, what are you? And he will take back his, pull back his spear. Actually, he'll drop his spear, draw his long sword, and will take 2 attacks at Jiri, as this floating, shadowy creature riding a flat shadow is right in front of him. These will be a disadvantage. Actually, he is going to flank. He's going to use his movement to try and get in a better position with the Contessa before he does this. So he'll cancel out the disadvantage, and we'll just make straight rolls.
Can I swing at him when he walks away?
I will say you can. I'll say
Disadvantage.
the Contessa will look at you and say, "He's one of us, Dawn."
There we go. Thank you. Yeah, then I won't.
Just trying to persuade you that, hey, we're your friends too. So he will just take 2 longsword attacks at Jiri, targeting Jiri, not the floating carpet. First strike, 16 to hit. I don't know if that'll hit.
Misses.
Okay. And that'll miss as well.
I don't think this does any damage on a miss, so I think he's fine. I think I gotta get hit.
Okay. Well, he swings harmlessly at your position. This Durastian Knight will, confused by the construct, will take a slash at Daisy as he moves sort of away from her. Not enough to provoke opportunity. So he'll make 1 attack at Daisy.
AC is 15.
18 should do it. One-handed, 5 slashing damage to Daisy.
Sweet.
And then we'll focus on Tobirama, the person that his ally helped flank, and we'll make 1 longsword strike at you, Toby.
Daisy will kick out one of her big metal feet and try and distract him with a disadvantage attack.
Okay. Imposing disadvantage, he would have had advantage, so another straight roll, Toby.
That'll hit.
17 to hit. Still one-handed. 6 slashing damage reduced to 3 for you, who are wearing the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Will be Count Lee's turn.
Who's prone?
He is prone. I don't think his movement is much of an issue right now. He will use half his movement to stand up. And he will look back at his partner, the Contessa, and say, "I'm sorry, darling. I will come back in a moment. Just want to check on our superior." And his form will crack a little bit. And you see under his hood something shift and move. And then sprouting from his back, 2 albino white leathery bat-like wings.
What?
And he will take flight into the air.
New image?
And move, no new image, but he will move 20 feet upward in a direction using the rest of his movement to get to here, trying to get a better vantage point of what's happening on the other side of the stone wall. And looks with surprise as some sort of translucent bubble seems to have people locked. "It appears we might be on our own for a while, love. Let's do business." And then we'll reach back and throw I think just a check his spell slots real quick. You know what? He's actually going to use something on himself. He's going to throw his arms out wide and just look upward and breathe deeply. And you see the cinders that sometimes occupy his form sort of just like create waves of heat off of him that sort of create this mirage-like shimmer to his form as he seemingly does something to his own body. That will be his turn. He is now 20 feet up in the air. Roulette, it is your turn.
Yeah, it is. We can't get anywhere. Sure. We'll start with a bonus action. Daisy's gonna move down here. Daisy's gonna take a spiky, stabby force attack at that guy right there.
Okay.
At advantage.
Why advantage?
Blinking.
Flanking?
Oh yeah, duh, Toby.
Oh.
Okay, yep, go ahead and roll.
I can't do advantage to this thing, so I'm just rolling 2d20 plus 8 to the higher one. Does a 22 hit?
22. You see the knight is almost prepared to parry, but Daisy strikes too quickly, so
Oh my
he's
God,
not able to do that.
God.
Good advantage.
1d8 force damage to him. And I just want to double check something, make sure I can do this. Yes, I can. I'm assuming. Is he 30 feet away? I know you said he went 20 feet up at an angle.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Within 30 feet for sure.
You see Daisy glow with like a let's say bright white / blue light, and an extra lightning bolt shoots up towards the count for 2d6 force damage with my arcane jolt.
No attack roll or save necessary. It's just an automatic additional.
Just automatic 2d6 hit right there.
You see this strike of lightning fly off in the Count's direction, and it just sort of glances off of him. You do see the Count take a little bit of damage, but seemingly a little resistant to lightning as well.
It's force, not lightning.
Oh, gotcha.
Sorry,
Arcane
flavored
Jolt
as lightning.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then you definitely see it take some damage.
And he is exactly 35 feet away from me. Yeah. I am going to. That guy's on the table. I am going to move over to here. So I'm about 15 feet up. Yeah, and I'm going to use my action. Actually, I'm just, I'm not going to crowd Toby too much. I'm going to use my action to take out the vial of Kelemvor's Kiss, and I'm going to douse the pointy end of my flail.
Okay. I do believe that takes an action to coat a weapon, so okay,
It does.
perfect.
Yes.
You coat your weapon in poison. Okay.
And that is my movement, action, bonus action. That's my turn.
Okay.
Poison. Uh-oh. Oh wait, I am ready.
Stone wall is very tricky. This guy will move first, moving through his allies' spaces, calling to the guy next to him. Quick, we're under orders from the Talon. Keep pace with her. See if the Count and Contessa can help us out with this damn thing. And will ready his action to boost his ally, who immediately moves, is boosted up fairly for free based on his ally's held action, and is now on top of the wall in line to strike Roulette with a spear. No, he ditched his spear. He's having a sword. So Roulette, this guy will make 2 sword attacks on you. Basically, you guys are on an elevated playing field. You're above the wall. He's above the wall.
Sure.
1. Yikes.
Miss.
Yes. Yikes.
Miss.
We really need to devise a better strategy to take these down. They're well armored. Then it will be this one's turn in the bubble, who just starts beating on the walls. I also adjusted the bubble space just to be more accurate to, I think, the size of that Vita Force area.
Sure.
He can't really do much in there. Telperion, you're up.
Okay,
Are you on flip order still? Since it's the top of the initiative?
yeah.
Yes, that's a great point. Before the first 23 happened, that could have happened. So, yes, this is a great spot to do that.
So I was gonna put the rug right beneath me, between me and Jerry.
Or you could put Toby ahead of you.
Can you just remind me, because I don't remember it's from the last session. I don't remember if we ever figured out the carpet thing.
We haven't.
We have not.
No, but Toby going before you might be more beneficial.
It's true, but Telperion's not going to have adjusted to that line of thinking yet.
Why not?
He doesn't know he's charmed and that Toby can cure him. And I already moved Toby once, and he's been thinking that he needed to get you and the carpet more in line. So although it sucks, I'm gonna put the carpet.
Would there be an intelligence check that you could make or something to say like, "Hey, your healer should move up"? I don't know. It does feel borderline metagamey, but I always err on the side of, is there a character check that you could make to say, "Hey, my healer should probably act first right now."
Yeah, that's fair. And you have been charmed not only in the past, but by this individual already. So I'll say, sure, if you can beat her DC with a straight intelligence check, you can push past, you can achieve a more logical benefit to you other than the strategy that was previously on your mind.
Okay. That's scary. Okay, cool.
Some
Ooh,
tough
19.
19 is really good. Okay, so I would say, even though you were planning on helping facilitate your friends, you feel this presence in your mind, and you agree that she is your ally, but you're like, this feels wrong, and I've been here before, and Toby cured me last time. So
What kind
you
of
can't
check was this?
Intelligence.
Pure
Oh, wait.
intelligence.
It was way better than that. I did a wisdom saving throw. I did.
And it's not an intelligence saving throw. Just
I know. I
intelligence
accidentally
check.
did a wisdom saving throw, which was +1. I rolled an 18, so it was 18 plus 3, so it was a 22.
21.
21.
Perfect. Yeah, you absolutely have enough mental fortitude to, even though you recognize the sensation, you will not attack her, and you do want to listen to her. You don't want your friends to hurt her, but you have the sense to know that Toby will help you.
Yeah.
Never
So
mind.
Toby, in your head, you hear, just like as my tactician thing, you hear a quick like, "Help now!" Like just telepathic command, and you can go ahead of me.
Okay. Toby Rama, it is your turn currently.
I had seen them counter spell before. I went to err on the side of caution here. I'm going to do a 4th level dispel magic on Telperion.
Okay.
I will mark.
You're
that
within
off.
60 feet. Yes,
120
or
feet.
120 feet, and you can see him. You target him. Trying to think if there's any other variables here to consider. I don't think there are. Any spell effects or magical effects 4th level or lower are automatically dispelled from Telperion, including this effect of Charm Monster. Telperion, your mind suddenly clarifies. Are there any other magical effects on you.
He's already
I didn't
dispelled
think
me.
so. That's what I thought. Okay. So you are currently no longer charmed.
It's Toby's turn, by the way, so it's not your turn.
I know, I know.
As my action,
It's a
do I
stressful
get
10
a
minutes.
sense of what it would take for me to break out of this ice? Is it just like I'd probably need to spend an action fighting against it? Or is
That's
it
a
just like,
great
oh no,
question.
I'm frozen for a while?
That's a great question. I think I can get you a quick answer on that.
I think it was something weird, like
Rhymes binding ice.
You recognize it's not like melting away. It's magically stable, so it would take force to
Okay.
break out of it, but not necessarily strength. It would just take effort.
Okay.
Only an action.
Sure.
Sure, he said.
An action. Oh, damn, that actually kind of sucks in that way. That's fine. No movement. Used my action. Bonus action. I will attach the axe head arrow with a vine from the tether vine quiver.
Okay.
Cute.
Is that a bonus action to attach?
Yep.
Okay.
And that's everything for me. That's my turn.
Now, Telperion, it is your turn. Your mind has been freed from the influence of the Contessa.
murder.
If I step here, am I flanking on her?
Yeah.
I like step in front of her as if I'm gonna like defend her, and I like allow my staff to just levitate behind me, and then I just turn around and just start going fucking town on her with my greatsword.
Okay. 2 attacks. Trying to see if I have anything I can do here. I don't think so right now. So go ahead and make your first attack with advantage.
Nat 20.
Okay, go ahead and
I
roll
want to
damage.
see it. I want to see it.
I used my reaction to cancel it. No.
All right.
Now I'm charmed.
I gotta get some dice out. Okay, so I'm gonna use 2d8 because I'm gonna force her on this one, and then 4d6. Need a d6. Oh, I only have 2d6 on me.
Downtown.
I only have 2d6, so I gotta reroll my d6s.
Okay.
And then that's all, right? Plus 6 damage to whatever I'm about to do,
And then it's doubled. Why are you rolling 46?
because that's doubled.
From his greatsword 2d6.
Okay, it's 1d8, 2d6, so you're doing 2d8, 46.
Yeah,
D6 is first.
2 6s.
Well,
All right, so 12 plus rerolling a 1. So 12 plus 4.
16.
Yep. Now I'm rolling the d8s. And rerolling 25 plus 3 is 28. And then plus okay, so
28 plus 6
Yeah.
is
dude, tell me.
34.
34 total crit of that damage. 5, 6, so 9, 10, 11. 12 was force. So what's 34 minus 12?
22.
22.
So 22 was regular damage, and then 12. What 12 was force?
Okay.
And
Thank
she
you.
has to make a strength save.
As she will make her strength save, eagle-eyed members of you guys might have known she has this ability because I misclicked something last time, but she will use a reaction to use her permafrost. She will very rapidly, as she sees you going for a vital stab to her midsection, she quickly encases her arm and hand in ice, funneling her magical power into defensive capability, and will utilize one of her better spell slots right now
I like that.
To
That's a
try
good
and
use. That's a good use for us.
to try and reduce the damage taken here.
And she rolled bad on 40-10. I
She
think.
will reduce
It's
23 total damage to 16 total or by 16. So although it was a crazy critical strike, she does prevent it from stabbing too far in. You are formidable. And she just looks eagerly at you. Not
Well-
terribly injured by that.
I've got more, and then I'm gonna swing again. And is she prone? Not that it matters because I have advantage.
No, that's a great question. She will make
For
her save.
you gotta be to 15, I think.
So it does force you do, although she catches it and prevents it from stabbing, you do just force her down, and she does take a knee and is prone functionally.
Fabulous. 15 plus like 10. Oh yeah, I'm plus 10 now, so I don't. 25 to hit.
Will hit.
All right, 2d6, and that's plus 6. Oh my god, I love my ability to reroll ones and twos.
Yeah,
I went from
nice.
3 damage to 9. Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15 damage half per her resistance, I presume.
Yes, correct.
And
What is
Okay.
she has the ring on, so she's resisting all slashing damage.
Yes.
I literally don't know what I can do as a bonus action. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do.
Pull him now.
Pull the guy towards me 5 feet. Is that what you want? It's not down.
He's 20 feet up in the air, or he's 15 feet up in the air right now.
Yeah.
So he's like
He is
35
flying
away
currently.
and 20 up.
But if he's 35 away, I can't reach him.
Oh.
So I will use my bonus action to recover a psionic die.
Okay.
And then with my... How hurt is she looking?
She's looking fairly rough. She's been battered around quite a bit.
I'm going to
Way
action
more than
surge
it
and swing at
counts.
her 2 more times.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. Advantage, both.
Oh my god, I rolled a 2 and a 3. No, wait, it was a 12. No, it was a 2. 12 and 2 should not be right next to each other. So 13 to hit.
13 will not hit.
18 to hit.
She
Okay,
just
okay.
used her shield. That hits.
Oh, thank
She already used a reaction.
Thank God. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, so 12, 13, 14. 15 damage.
Okay.
That
That's
is my
looking fantastic. Okay, that is your turn. Jiri, you are up.
All right. I'm probably just going to. I don't think I've tried my sword against her, so I don't have any intel on whether or not it is useful against her or not. But I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna attack her twice.
You will have a
Sword
straight
slashes.
roll. A straight roll, since a couple sources of advantage will be canceled out by the single source of disadvantage you have.
What's the disadvantage I have?
As you're swinging your sword, you do feel that sensation of magnetic repulsion from your sword against her blood.
Got it.
Interesting.
Like Toby's.
But you still connect. For how much damage?
18.
18 total.
One-handed would have been way more, but
What's the psychic damage though?
Ain't that just the way?
can you break down the slashing from the psychic?
12 magical slashing, 6 psychic.
You definitely see her resist some of the slashing damage, but the psychic, she does recoil in pain as her mind seems to sort of spike her.
Okay.
She's
I'll
looking
spike her.
fairly rough.
Oof. One
That
electrical
one-
damage.
That one will, you pull your sword back, and though you're obscured, you can just sense the dripping black Vantablack blood of this creature on the sword. And as you swing a second time, this doesn't feel right. Just you hear in your mind,
Hmm.
preventing your second attack from connecting. That it for you? Any
No.
bonus action?
Yes. I have a question. So is Count Lee airborne right now?
Yes.
Did
About
we
20 feet up in the
establish?
air.
Because I feel like this has changed once. Did we establish if somebody airborne gets knocked prone, do they fall to the ground?
It depends on the source of their flying. If they have if they have a magical effect that's keeping them buoyant, not necessarily. But like flying creatures that have their speed reduced to 0, if they can't fly, flap their wings to keep themselves aloft, yes, in theory they would fall.
Does he look like he's flapping his wings, or does he
It
look like
does.
he's?
It looks like a devilish creature right now is flapping wings to stay aloft.
Make this fucker never get off the floor.
Alright, I'm gonna blast him with my hydro pump.
Okay, how far can you
Oh.
reach?
No, he might be out of range. It might be 30. You're
I
right.
think he's too far. Yeah.
He can move.
Because you're pretty close to height-wise, because you're on top of a 10-foot thing, but...
Yeah,
Yeah,
puffy
definitely
armor
the
on.
height. The height is definitely not an issue. If it's 60 feet, you're good. But I think it's 30.
I do think it's also 30, but let me double check.
You don't have any puffy armor on, do you?
No.
You can angle it upward at a 45-degree angle and like make it
Yeah,
rain
it's
on him.
If I'd have to get off of. Does it take? It takes half my movement to dismount, right?
It does. Actually, let me double check that. It might be less to dismount.
To get
Mounted
here.
combat rules.
No.
Dismounting a
That'd be
steed
25.
costs 10 feet of movement, so not half.
Oh,
How much? 10.
Just 10 feet of
We're all that meme face right now. Oh.
I guess
You're doing
so
good.
That was good.
I'll take some opportunity attacks potentially and hop off. And
Yeah, that Durastia Knight will slash at you. He'll have disadvantage.
I get
But
too
with
far.
advantage from the flanking, so he'll get a straight roll.
He's prone.
No,
Can she
it's
give-
no.
can she give blanket?
You connect 4 dummies over there. Up, it's a straight roll spread.
Ooh, 20 might actually hit as he blindly slashes into the darkness as you hop away from him.
Meh.
But he
He-
does take some necrotic damage, I believe.
Yes, he does. He takes 2d8 necrotic.
Ooh. And roll it.
D8 2.
Really scared of whatever she's about to do here.
7 necrotic damage.
And crit, how many spell slots does the Contessa have left?
She has
18.
A million.
So as he slashes you, he looks back in horror and like shakes his sword as like flames are licking up his sword and onto his arm and just like sap his strength.
That's amazing.
Con save, so you succeed on the spell save. Pretty close.
So that's
and, yeah.
10 feet, so you got 30 more, right?
Hop, hop. Is this close enough? Let me see.
I'd say you got. I think with him being 20 feet up in the air, I think I need you to move 10 feet closer. That should do it.
Okay. And I'm gonna hydro pump him.
Okay. Strength save on his part.
Yes. Come on.
Silvery barbs him.
Yes.
I think that's a fail. Correct.
Yes.
So he is knocked prone, waterlogged, and he can't right himself in the air. So he will fall 20 feet.
I love this shit so much.
You fucking suck.
He will succeed on the acrobatics check, not
Oh,
falling
baby.
prone and taking only half of the falling damage. So he will take
Does the
one
hydro pump
point of
already
bludgeoning
knock him
damage.
prone? Or I don't know how
Uh,
this interacts, if at all.
Oh, that's a great point.
Should be.
He
Not
should fall prone, but he's still able to succeed on the acrobatics check to prevent some of the damage, but he'll be prone.
He doesn't fall
doesn't-
on his face. He falls on his butt.
That barely matters though, because as he takes 1 point of bludgeoning damage, he will use his reaction to Cinder Step.
Oh,
As soon as he hits the ground, you see a puff of steam erupt from his body, and he appears directly behind you, Jiri, in a spray of embers. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, what is that balance on the 3 to 19?
A flash of embers just like singes your eyes for a moment, even in the black Vantablack flames around you, and you are blinded until the end of your next turn.
But hold on, I'm making darkness, so wouldn't there be no light coming through my darkness that's around me?
Unfortunately, it does not. It doesn't truly create magical darkness. Your form is just obscured, but you can see through it. so it still is able to affect your eyes.
No, it does. Shadows turn dim light within 10 feet of you to darkness, and bright light to dim light. So
Yeah,
when
that's
I
very
dim this
yeah.
flash,
That's very fair, but no. It's more of cinders of fire
Getting
scorching
in your
you,
eyes.
getting in your eyes more than really a flash of light.
All right.
You're blinded until the end of your next turn. Is that it for Jiri?
Yes.
Okay. Roulette, you will see Talon Koda beneath you simply take a knee and hold his hand over his sheath.
No.
And close his eyes.
Nar.
That's all.
This isn't that kind of sword.
It is the Contessa's turn.
Can I shout something as I see that?
Sure.
Telperion, I think he's pulling a Jiri with his sword. I don't know.
No, it's yeah. He forces a save.
Who's up right now?
Her
Oh.
capital
This
H.
bitch.
I must admit, you are a more formidable opponent than I expected. At least in your swordsmanship. Let's see how quick you are. She sprouts wings with her action. Flies directly up 20 feet in the air. Do you have a reaction to use? Did you already use one? Okay. You want to make an attack of opportunity as she leaves your space, flying into the air?
Shaggy gets to swing too.
Shaggy
Yeah, let's
tassel
absolutely
smash.
can as well.
Let Shaggy swing while I decide.
Let's see if Shaggy gets.
Shaggy. Wait, hold on. I figured out how.
I
to
just
roll
like
for
Shaggy
that
just
one.
with the tassels.
Oh, I can't wait. I've got such a good idea for when I cast Puffy Armor on him and me at the same time.
That's gonna be wild.
That is going to be crazy.
How does a rug puff up?
Oh, you'll see.
Oh, nat 20 from the hooves.
I could have used that next one, but
And you also could have had advantage, but you don't really need it with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing at her.
10 reduced.
Plus 2d6.
What's the extra 2d6 from?
Critical.
Is the 2d6 the normal? Okay, go ahead and roll that extra 2d6.
Great. She also had to get up from prone, but with flight.
Ooh, 20 damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's handled the same way your flight has been.
Also, I'm holding my staff, so I can't opportunity attack her.
Ooh, very good roll. She is resistant to the damage, but
right.
definitely whacks her fairly heavily. Telperion, you're swinging as well?
I'm not swinging.
You're not swinging, okay. She
Why is she
rises into the air. She's resistant to his bludgeoning damage from the hooves because of her currently affected blood. She will then fly
No, fuck.
back and then step down. Uses her final sorcery points. You see a spark of energy erupt from her chest, conducted through her arms, and she slams her arms together to cast Lightning Bolt through
Fuck.
Shaggy, Telperion, and Thane. She will also hit the Count, and I think she can actually hit Daisy as well.
That's pretty. It's like 100 feet, right?
Yeah, she will hit Daisy as well.
What's Shaggy's HP?
And the Durastian there?
Not the Durastian. It's a 5 foot line, 5 foot wide line, but
Yeah,
she will
yeah,
hit
yeah.
her.
Oh, she quick into a bonus action.
She did quicken, yes.
Why don't I have absorb elements?
So I need Shaggy, Telperion, and Thane Gaspard and Daisy to make dex saves.
My girl.
Silvery
Oh,
Hearts
I
on
got
count
20,
me, maybe?
baby.
I need to do it for the count as well.
Maybe. Oh, but he's already resistant to lightning, so I was thinking make him re-roll his save, but. I don't know
Okay.
If you
that's
guys
what
want
he
to
said.
know, this is my first time. I don't have a spell prepared. I wish I did. So I have now joined the ranks of all of you.
Jiri, looks like you will fail. How was Daisy's save, Roulette?
She got 18.
Okay, so I think Jiri's the only one to fail and will take 27 lightning damage. And then I need a concentration check from you, Jiri. The rest of you will just take 13 damage.
I'm going to shield Jiri.
And the count will take a little bit less than that.
Because, Jiri, are you hurt?
Oh yeah, now I have all of a sudden become very low on HP. Well, not very low, but
I'm going to shield. So I turn around and, like, it like is glistening off me as I kind of dodge out of the way of a bolt. And then I just, like, put out my hands and a shield's going to go around Jiri.
Okay.
For 6. Sorry, I didn't get any bolts.
So instead of
That's a
27,
nine.
you take 21.
That's a oh no, that's a 3 plus. Sorry.
Which makes the concentration check a lot easier. I think that's still worth it, Telperion.
That's true. You just need to hit a 10 now since you reduced it from 27 to 21. Okay, so you are still.
That's why. That's one of the reasons I did it. It was a two-fold.
Concentrating on Shadow of Moyle is still up. You see the Contessa's breathing pretty heavily.
Contessa, was that supposed to hurt?
She doesn't.
Telperion has been all about the
respond.
sass in this fight.
Yeah, she's starting to lose the sass battle a little bit because she does not respond to your poke, your prod. Drastian trapped in a bubble. Rome, your turn.
Alrighty.
Your fire shield is currently active.
That's right. I am going to be casting Wither and Bloom. It is a 10-foot radius, so I'm going to be going for, or rather, I'm going to try and make a 10-foot circle real quick. It'd be helpful.
Would this count, Chris, as something that breaks her sanctuary?
Probably.
I think the wording is harmful spell.
Harmful spell, then yeah.
Cast a spell that affects an enemy or deals damage to another creature. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna place it here. I think that's gonna be the amount that I'm. Ooh, that's even better.
well, you can't hit anybody in the spectral
bubble.
area. Yeah,
All right. Well,
but you
I
can
guess-
get those
well,
three.
Well, I can't get these three. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. All right, so I'm going after this guy, and this guy.
Or no, not this guy.
Not that guy. This guy and this guy.
And this guy.
Yeah, there's a guy floating.
Yeah, I said
or
that too.
standing. Yeah. Okay, those
Yeah,
three
okay.
guys will go left, middle, down for their
I think my
saves.
Zoom
screen's
is
not
about to
working.
reset.
Yeah, Tim.
Oh, I think you were clicking.
Tim, refresh yours.
Oh,
Yeah.
our Zoom is about to reset anyway. I'll just kill it.
Oh,
Okay.
reset the Zoom.
Those looks like some great saves to me.
Yeah, Rome, what is your spell save DC? I don't think any of them saved.
They're at
My
least a
spell save
17.
DC is a 17.
Yeah.
17. All three of them fail, so it'll be the 2d6 damage to each of them.
Yep. Well, so I'm gonna be casting it at 3rd level, so it'll be 3d6, if that's cool with you.
Yeah, absolutely. And we are very likely going to have our first casualty of the battle, I believe. Sapping their strength, you see two of them just get injured by the phenomenon as they their muscles wither a little bit and they groan in pain. This individual right next to Daisy just slumps to the ground, slain.
Die.
Love that shit.
Well done. And then you can heal someone. Is that correct? Are you going to heal yourself?
Yes, I'm healing myself, and it is 2 hit die for me because it's that 3rd level. So that's
Nice.
Very
D8
well. And you get to add your con mod to that as well.
plus. Wait, con modify? I thought it was
Con plus your wisdom. You get both.
So it's my. It's
Oh, you
plus
get
5.
both. Damn.
Yeah,
That
it's my
was
spellcasting
awesome.
ability modifier. So it's 8 plus 5. So 13.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And that is, and I'm still keeping the wall up, so that is it.
Still concentrating on the wall. Fire shield still active. Very well. Cool.
When you roll a hit dice, do you get to add your Constitution modifier for every hit dice?
That's a great
so.
question.
It's just a matter of whether Wither and Bloom denies that or mentions it.
27 halved was 13, right?
I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah, I think you get to add your. So
So
if
it should
it
be
was
4
8
more.
plus 5, I think it should be 4 more, meaning your con mod of +2 2 times.
And are you accounting for the fact that you upcast it? Is it through?
It was actually hit die for the upcast.
Oh,
So yeah, a little bit extra there. That it for Rome?
Yes. Wait, it's just 8 plus 5, right? It's not.
You get
No, I think you get an additional 4, because
Oh, an
anytime you roll a
additional.
hit die, the
It's-
word hit die doesn't necessarily mean just the D8. It means D8 plus con mod, D8 plus con mod, then plus your wisdom.
So you should be. It's whatever it's plus on top of that.
So add an additional
Or hit
More
dice.
HP.
4.
Yeah.
4 HP. Got it. Okay,
very
thank you.
nice.
Mhm.
I didn't realize Wither and
Very-
Blue upcasted the hit die. That's so nice.
That is really
It's
cool.
neat.
That's
it's such
really
a fun
cool.
spell. I just took it with Arethel on my fighter wizard, my other campaign.
What?
AKA Minerva in fairy form.
Literally.
My other elf fairy. Yeah.
So
Jedi.
now Minerva and Telpier literally are just like yin and yang. One with
Literally,
more
and that's how we
wizard,
conceive
one
of
with
them,
more
though.
fighter.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
All right. Drastine in a bubble. Mage. Unfortunately, does not have any 3rd level spell slots left. So he needs to worry about. I think what he's gonna do.
And get
Let's
Shaggy
see.
flanking on Contessa. Jim, did you hear that?
What?
Get Shaggy flanking with me on Contessa.
When is Shaggy's turn? Oh, he's next.
The mage is going to run over here, use the rest of his movement to climb the wall so that he's positioned with bad footing on top of it.
Oh, bro, he's gonna fall again. Come on.
Poor old
And
man.
he's going to identify those who are casters, which is fairly easy to do. Jiri's a little far away, and Roulette, Toby, and Rome are all casting things. He will cast a Scorching Ray and send a blast, one at each of you.
Rome's resistant,
So am I.
but he
Yeah.
doesn't.
Is he wielding any sort of dread iron that would give him disadvantage against me?
No, plus that's only for
Melee.
Melee,
physical
that's right.
dread iron things too. If
Okay.
it was an arrow that was dread iron, that would be valid, but for spell effects that has
Cool.
nothing, that's not in play. Okay, so we will do one at Roulette. Oh, so close to that 20. One at Toby, which will hit.
Or it's the one that hits is the one
One
that's
that's not resistant to fire.
And 13 misses. So yes, it will do 2d6 to Toby alone.
Come on, give me 2. Show me 2.
But now he doesn't know you guys are resistant.
That's true.
Just
You fireball, bitch.
Just 6 fire damage to you, Toby Rama. And are you concentrating on anything right now?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Sanctuary dropped, yeah.
All right. Shag Stallion's turn.
I'm officially at half hit points.
Alright, Shaggy gonna fly over here.
Okay.
I have to keep zooming out to get everything on
Dude,
screen.
I keep doing that too.
Oh, I scroll like a
And then Shaggy is gonna
Oh,
fish that.
Okay.
like so
Does have advantage because of Shadow Moil still
Oh,
active.
nice.
Did I already use my Crystal Tactician thing? I think I did.
This will work.
Yeah, I let someone move.
Yes, this was the turn where you pulled.
The 23 will hit for
Don't
8
forget about
for
your
his-
soul die, everyone.
Yep.
Bro, I keep forgetting what mine does.
Death saves are mine.
Yours specifically is not as much like adding
Recharging.
damage or doing something. Yeah, you can recharge a spell
Fine.
slot.
Does it take, and it takes an action to roll a...
I think it's a bonus action
What is
for yours. It's per
Oh.
person has different rules.
I
Rome,
will pick it up later.
Ro- can I ask, Alex, what did you do with your bonus action? I was not in the room.
Like just now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not do anything with my bonus action.
Did you take the Vicious Mockery soul thing?
I did, and I realized that I did not use it.
I mean, I just wanted to remind you for the future.
Yeah.
Also, because I don't know what your soul die ability is, but that soul die is really easy for us all to forget about because it's so new. So I might want to check. It might be relevant.
Okay, thank you.
You gotta start mocking people.
I do have to start mocking.
I
people,
can
that's
help
it.
you all with death saves.
Cool.
And in a variety of ways now.
Does Shag Stallion get multi-attack or is it just one attack?
It's just one attack.
Okay. So we definitely battered her a bit with that, and she's looking really rough. Drastian Knight over here first. His ally is down. He's gonna look indecisively between Toby Rama and Rome as two casters that are valuable to attack, but he's a little scared of the flames coming off of Rome's body. So he's gonna attack twice on you, Toby Rama.
Give it a shot.
Swing 1
That'll do it.
for 12 reduced to 6.
Cool.
And swing number 2, you'll probably adapt and be able to easily evade that strike.
Can I hurt myself a little bit? Am I restrained or am I grappled, having my movement set to 0?
Neither.
Okay,
Your
just
movement is just
okay,
reduced
I was
to
wondering
0.
if he had advantage.
Yeah. Definitely a good call, though. Okay. It is this Darastian's turn, who will... This is going to be awkward, but sort of runs up to the throne and will use his movement to, like, climb up it partially
No, it's 3. on
so
the-
that he can get upward, and he's, like, hanging onto the top of the throne so that he can get behind this thing, and will start, like, hacking downwards at it, trying to get himself some better positioning.
For a straight roll, because
Yes, correct. Straight roll. He still cannot see this obscured weird thing. $20 to hit Shaggy.
That does hit, and he is dealt some necrotic damage in
Mhm.
return.
Love that.
2d8.
This is necrotic linen.
and soon
Yeah.
it's going to be
Ooh,
puffy
damn.
fire necrotic
Gee.
linen.
Bad joke. Bad joke.
And will wince and just like reluctantly swing again.
How hurt Shaggy looking?
Same roll, another 12. And fortunately, Shaggy does not need to make any concentration checks, since that is all Jiri's spell. That will do it for that night. And then another 5 damage to him.
Shaggy does not look good at all if you could see him.
Neither
No one
does
can
the
see him.
sword
I can- oh, if you-
attacking him. With every slash, black flames are like coating his body, and like you can see his arms just like withering away. Where's this guy? That
Dead.
guy is gonna get removed from initiative. It is the Count's turn.
It's the bitch boy's turn.
Where you going, bitch boy?
Wink. Gonna stand up again?
He is on the ground again.
No, he's
prone. He fell.
no, he did the
He
cinder step.
teleported.
Oh, where'd he go? Oh, he just
Yeah,
teleported
he's not.
next to
He's not.
Kiri.
That's true. He's not prone, but he is on the ground still. At
Ground level, yes.
yes. What's the range on this guy? That'll be nice.
That'll be nice.
The Count, whose form is still like shimmering and mirage-y, will reach out to you, Telperion, and you see that force of heat travel away, leaving his body, breaking this concentration effect to place one on you, and you see your armor begin to glow red hot, and you see just
Ouchie,
steam
owie.
and just heat emanating from it as he will cast heat metal on you, which on your armor specifically, which I think will just automatically,
When you cast the spell, it does damage.
yes, it'll just automatically do 6 fire damage to you. And I don't think there's any other effects at the time being.
I don't think so. I think it's just easy.
Oh, you do have a disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of your next turn anytime you take the damage.
Oh, that's uncool.
So, and because you cannot drop it, it's strapped to yourself, and it's really occupying your attention right now, so your focus is shifted.
Oh, it's concentration though.
Then he will Cinder Step, disappearing from his spot and reappearing.
Is that
right
a
in front
reaction
of
or?
you. He can do it as a bonus action, but he can also do it as a reaction upon taking damage.
Gotcha.
And he will appear right behind you, Telperion. Not my love.
Not
And
at
con save, please.
disadvantage, because it's...
Yeah, no, not saving throws.
Nat
but,
20, baby.
Fuck
And I
yeah.
said I can see her clearly, so maybe.
He will end his turn there.
Critter,
Go ahead.
before my turn, I'm about to pull some MTG shit right now. Before my turn, quick ruling.
And anytime.
The whole catapult thing with Daisy.
Yes.
Daisy has to be in small form. I think we
Yes.
said that Daisy can use a
Use
reaction.
her reaction to change.
Perfect.
Yes.
While Daisy is in small form, can I get away with she has movement, but it's half of her total movement? Like she can roll on her side or something.
I will say sometimes when you make things smaller, you just reduce it by 10. Or if you make things heavier, you reduce it by 10.
What I'm worried about is I think the way we sort of landed on the structure was she's transforming between being an object and being a creature. I don't think the object has any movement.
Can she move on her turn, use her reaction to change size?
No, but she only gets one reaction.
Oh, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to not be in line with your allies, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, do we have anything to plug in the meantime?
Okay, second,
Thanks
I
to our
guess
sponsor, HelloFresh.
my second question. Arcane Jolt specifically says when you hit with the target with a magic weapon attack, or your Steel Defender hits a target.
That's very clever and creative. I would absolutely let that play.
Okay, that might be enough for me to justify doing this. Then, I wish these lines were better.
I want a radiant weapon right now.
No, I'm just gonna do.
If you can wait a turn, I can get you that. But
I can get over
I
here.
have a higher priority for my next turn.
No, take your high priority.
This is 20 feet. Daisy has 40 total feet of movement. Could she theoretically climb the wall and get to get up to this guy if she like ran around and over to him?
I
don't know. There's a lot of shit.
I think we gotta kind of handle the trajectory as she goes.
Okay. I will just have Daisy run over. I'm doing my bonus action first. Sorry. Daisy's gonna run over to here in the middle of the table.
Okay.
Take a swing at the guy right there.
Okay, you're welcome to do that.
Force empowered rend. Please hit 12. Shit.
12 will not hit. He sees it coming and will just pull up his shield.
Okay. I am up in the air, so I'm going to move to here. I'm still like 10, that's 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to stay here so I can still see the bubble a little bit.
Okay.
And I'm going to take out the Elvish Cinder Sliver, and I'm going to Scorching Ray. 2 at the Contessa, 2 at the Count, 1 at the Contessa.
I like what you're doing.
Contessa's is it a?
It's 120
range? Oh, 120. Then you're good. Yeah.
Yeah,
go
it's
ahead and
120.
roll. Go ahead and roll. No disadvantage situations.
Any height advantage? Or is she probably not high enough for that?
No, I don't think she's high enough for that.
I forget what I add to this. Is it just my spell attack?
Yes.
Okay. So this first D20, all of these are +9. So this first one is for Count 1.
Okay.
+10?
+9 is a 15. Is a miss.
Second one for the Count.
Also a miss. You see this thing just whirling around in fire, and him just quickly evading it with his wings batting around.
Third one for the Contessa.
10 plus 15 is 16. Does hit her.
And then 2d6.
Plus your bonus, right?
2d6. No, it's just 2d6 fire damage.
Aren't you?
Oh, +4 more for my fire damage for the dragoon. Thank you.
She's looking very rough. Even being resistant to the flame, you see this thing just like circle around her real quick, and she just like sort of recoils from it. Her albino.
I think we ruled on this. That's not a magic weapon attack, right? Because that's a spell. Yeah, no, it's
correct.
Fine. I'm done rules lawyering for my turn. I am going to. I'm gonna have Daisy take a step one more this way, and that is my turn.
Okay.
Question.
MK first. Yes, Michael?
Did the mage have any chance of falling at the end of his turn? I don't remember if that was something that was
No,
supposed to
I'm
happen.
considering him stably on top of there. Well, not stably, unstably, but able to keep himself up there until something tries to move him or goes poorly.
Cool.
MJ, did you have a thing?
No, I was copying MK.
Okay, perfect. All right, this Durastian Knight will scamper to the top of the wall and then jump off. That is not enough to try and take damage. Then he will move over here. Take a slash at Daisy with his sword.
Cute.
And being successful, we'll just follow it up again with a second blow.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll use my reaction to negate the critical effects.
Keep her alive.
It's
Okay.
coming close to my turn, so...
That is
that'll
keeping
just
her
be a-
alive, I will say.
Wow.
That is a 12 and then an 11, so 23 total points of damage to Daisy.
Daisy is she's looking haggard for a little mechanical thing.
I'm Okay, should be able to help out a lot of us here, but
It is the top of combat. Telperion, would you like to make an initiative swap?
Yes, please.
Shags.
Fix
Shaggy
the Shaggy thing. Put
behind you.
Shaggy before.
Behind you.
Yeah, right behind me before Jiri.
Boom.
Thank you.
Such has been snapped.
Such has been snapped.
This guy will. I think they're in a spot to start sort of bashing on you guys. He will run past his ally, a swipe to the right at the injured Daisy, and then a swipe to the left at the Roam, even though she's got fire all over her. One longsword attack at Daisy. 20 for 7 damage.
There is the faintest glow of energy remaining in Daisy.
Please.
And then one strike at Rome. Yikes, a bikes. That is going to be.
We kind of want that to hit, though.
Yeah,
But he
very
also,
res-
he also
Yeah, that's
takes
true.
2d8 fire damage, correct? So even if he misses, does he still take the 2d8?
I think that's only on a hit, but double check that for me. It's your spell. You probably know it way better than I do. But in the
hit.
first place, okay, so on a hit. So he does miss you. He's a little nervous to strike at you. He's trying to keep himself at arm's length because of the flames. And then we have Drastine in a bubble. We have completed turn 4.
Yeah.
Toby Rama, you're
Okay.
up.
I smash at the ice on my feet, using my action to break free.
Okay. You chip it a little bit, and you're able to pull your legs free using an action.
I will fly up 10 feet. See if anybody wants to swing at me.
Yeah, I think both of them are going to use their reaction.
Okay. I will likely mislead them if either hits.
Yep. No advantaginess, so just the top guy reaching out to strike,
Mish.
and the bottom guy reach out to strike.
Hits. I will leave behind a illusory copy.
Okay. So
so
forcing him to
I'm
miss,
10 feet
slashes
up.
through the illusion. You are now invisible in the air.
I just missed 3 times in a row.
I will go 5 feet up and fly.
Then
I'm
they
still
won't
flying
have-
away from them anyway.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
still
okay,
flying
okay,
away
okay.
from them, so it would have happened.
Okay.
So I can move 25 to right here.
Got it.
Bring my wings with me. And from here, good. I will cast Mass Healing Word at 4th level. So that'll be 2d4 plus 5 plus 4 to 6 creatures, I believe. 6 creatures, see within range. Is Daisy a construct?
Daisy is a construct and cannot be targeted by specifically healing magic.
Yes. I would have loved to help with that, but we'll do Shaggy, Jiri, myself, Rome. That's 4.
I don't want to.
I think I can hit everyone
Be a road kill
except
here.
Daisy.
Let me check one thing. That you can see, you cannot see Jiri or Shaggy. You know where they are, but you can't. They are fully obscured from your vision.
Does that change the spell that you're going to cast? I'm just wondering.
I had to use my action to get out of the ice, so I only have bonus actions to cast.
Sorry to be a roadkill, but that is, or what's the thing? Buzzkill.
No, you're roadkill.
Sorry to be a buzzkill, but that is one small drawback of the Shadow of Moyle spell.
Jiri, you're still pretty hurt though. Oh no, I can't target you. Fuck.
I'm okay. Shaggy is
rough.
well, I mean, you can't see him.
Shaggy might not be the focus for much longer, though.
I understand. Telperion, how are you looking?
I'm fine.
You're fine. Roulette,
Yeah.
you were mentioning you're pretty good.
I'm fairly okay.
Rome, you healed yourself decently, and you've got that. I'm hurt, but now I'm in the air,
And you're invisible.
and I'm invisible. Yeah, I think I will halt myself, seeing I can't make
You just
out
move.
the forms.
You just move more.
I cannot move more. I'm at full movement. Bonus
Oh.
action, I am going to do what?
Just
I
be
can
careful about breaking your
still-
invisibility. With...
Yeah.
Any plugs?
Touch for that. Healing word, mass healing word. Sanctuary spare the dying.
Spare the dying on this poor Durastian knight that went down. He didn't deserve that.
Damn. If I could see. No, if it was a longer range, I could do Sanctuary on Shaggy.
Saving your level 4 spell's good, though.
I agree. I can cast Sanctuary on Daisy. A creature within range against attack. I'll do that. Dropping my invisibility, I'm okay with that. I will cast Sanctuary on Daisy.
Okay.
Cute. She's thankful.
She's thankful.
Okay. Sanctuary. Telperion, you're up.
That's my turn. I'm gonna go.
All right, that's your turn. Shaggy, you're up.
No.
Aggie.
I need. All right, I'm gonna walk calmly away from the count.
Just
And-
menacingly.
I menacingly, and I hold up my staff and I point at the Durastian on top of the thing, and I try to push him back 5 feet. Because he's on the throne, right? How high did he crawl?
He's like 10 feet up in the air.
Yeah,
8
get that
feet
D6
up in the air.
there.
So what are you doing?
I'm menacing. I'm walking towards her. I guess I'll just wait and see what I want to. Yeah, I'm gonna. Hold my bonus action for now. I'm gonna walk towards her, and I'm gonna put my. As I go here, does anything happen?
You just see him turn and look at you.
And I look at him back.
He doesn't like strike out with a clawed hand or anything like that.
Okay. I'm gonna slot my staff in my bag, and I'm gonna bring my greatsword at her twice.
Okay. Yeah. Advantage.
Thank you, Carpet. 27.
We'll definitely hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
I'm gonna use the force on this.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Use the force, Telly.
It's so 16 for the sword. 16 for the sword. Oh, yeah. And then 9 for the force.
For a total of 13 to her.
Strength save on her.
I'm gonna say for flavor, she's gonna fail it because she is so on her last leg. You just crumple her to the ground. We are inconsequential. Servants of the Duchess. And we've drained you of precious resources. You face the Talon next. And she looks proudly upward for what will likely be her death blow. What do you do?
If that's the proudest thing you've got to say, sure. And I'm gonna slice her neck with my next attack.
Go ahead and roll.
27.
Will
She
hit.
was right to try and take you out of the fray.
11 plus
Because you
6
were-
is 15.
17.
17.
17 total damage.
17 sword damage.
Okay, 17 sword.
That's
Reduced
all.
to 8. She will use her reaction. or permafrost.
Low, low,
Using
low, low,
one
low.
of her third levels. She will, as you get her neck, like you cleave next to her neck, and she just stops your sword with an ice encased hand and just smiles.
And I will smile back at her, and I will just point my finger at the guard who's bouncing on the throne and push him back 5 feet.
Okay, awesome.
Strength save, hit 14.
Strength save.
15.
No.
I always forget. Damn it.
You do push him back, but he hangs on to the sort of
That
form
would have
of
been
the
such
structure.
an amazing play if that worked.
Oh.
Shaggy. He's the one to take her down.
What did you say?
I said Shaggy could be the one to take her down. I'm tempted to tell hit points.
Yeah, but Shaggy's got 1 HP.
I'll go ahead and tell hit points just for the fun of it. She's got less. She's got single digits hit points. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, but Shaggy.
Yeah, is it better to if you can disengage and
That's
get
what I'm
to
thinking.
me?
But the problem is that Jiri's blinded, so I don't know what he's not going to be able to attack anybody.
Have the carpet do what the carpet's gonna do.
Oh, yeah,
Also-
the carpet is gonna disengage. He's gonna flee.
If you can,
He's gonna move around.
I'm gonna prevent you from doing that. You don't have to disengage. You're obscured. They cannot target you with an opportunity attack.
They have to see you.
They have to be able to see you,
opportunity
so
attack.
you don't need to disengage.
And hit by opportunity attacks while using the spell this very combat.
I don't think that's true.
It is true. When Jiri jumped off of Shaggy, he got attacked by the Jurassian soldier.
That was my mistake then.
Okay, well, if you're saying that now, I will attack and then I will flee.
Okay, you're welcome to do that.
High roll, high roll. Roll an 8.
Definitely advantage against the Contessa. She's got single digit health, but she's got resistance to your damage. 18 will hit for 5 damage. You batter her, and she just sort of snaps her jaw back into place.
Jesus. Crit.
Now I'll go ahead and warn you. She has 2 hit points left.
Oh my god. I should have had disadvantage per heat metal, but we've both forgot.
Yeah, that'll cancel out my mistake on Jiri earlier. So
Hey, Opa!
Alright, and then Shaggy's gonna fly and get underneath Jiri.
Okay, perfect. Able to do that.
You can trust me.
Jiri, it looks like it is your turn.
Okay, so I'm blinded.
Pushing away the discomfort from your eyes. You still know roughly where people are.
Can I attempt to make Eldritch Blast air burst attacks at, like, just in my forward direction where the Count and the Contessa used to be?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Do you want to target the Count with one and the Contessa with one?
Let's start
I'd say
with the
even though you're
Contessa.
blinded, you're able to hear conversational dialogue and movement, so you can still target these individuals.
Alright, I hear her talking to Telperion, and I'm going to try to air burst her.
Okay, with both of your bursts on her.
Can I use? Wait, is it? Do they
They're,
both?
they're simultaneous, so I
Okay.
just want you to pick the targets.
The count has a
Not see if one
concentration spell
hits
up.
and then decide after the fact.
All right, I'll target one at one and one at the other.
Okay. Go ahead and let me know which one's for which person, and then go ahead and make them with disadvantage.
With
First-
Shadow of Moyle get him advantage?
Unseen.
Yeah, so straight roll.
That's
You can't see, but they
Um,
can't anticipate you.
First one, Contessa.
That's first. Okay, we'll handle that in 1 second. Go ahead and roll the other one for the count.
Oh wait, I misclicked. This one is minus some damage. because
gotcha. It's not
yes.
your.
It is -4 damage on that one, so that's only 14.
Okay, that will hit him. And as soon as she's smiling at Telperion, knocks back and just stares, unblinking, upward in the auditorium. And you regain some health, I believe, Jiri.
Yes, 17 HP. And then
Yeah.
a little shadow goes over to her and starts to drink her blood.
Indeed,
And
it
out
does.
pops Shadow Moby.
Very cool. You see the Spectre is a little darker than usual, already summoned through your magic, which you now know has some dread iron properties. Conjuring the blood from her corpse is also using darker specks of blood than typical red. Is that it for Jiri?
I have to roll initiative for it, actually.
Oh, that's true.
Is there a heat metal check? Is that a concentration spell?
Yes, good call, good call. This has to beat a 10.
Ooh, 19.
Oh,
11.
so close.
19 for the Spectre. Did it get him auto added in there successfully or not quite yet? Here,
I don't
add
think
him.
so. I don't think
I'll
I
add him.
actually. Yeah. And then bonus action. Can I try to blast the count with my water bottle again?
Of course. I'd be insulted at this point if you didn't.
No. He's very wet though.
They've made more of their strength saving throws than not. The Count and the
Okay.
Contessa, I feel like, even with the -1.
That it for Jiri?
That is in fact it for Jiri.
Who can see the Talon? No one. Roulette can see part of the bubble, but the crouched down Talon continues to hold his sheath.
Does it take a minute?
Okay.
The Contessa is no longer in initiative.
Get fucked, nerd.
Oh
Trapped in a bubble.
She's hot.
Oh no,
And dead.
she's dead.
Spectre's turn.
Spectre gonna go attack the Count.
I don't know how, but we're already at our 1 minute thing, so
Oh yeah, let's
Restart.
jump ship.
Time flies.
time does fly.
Time flies when you're killing people.
That felt appropriate too, because the song repeated right as we jump back into the new film.
This is the count right now.
What? Frumpy. What is he? What'd you name him? Is
Grumpy.
that it? Grumpy.
I think I named him Grumpy.
Okay, Spectre's flying over to the Count and attacking.
Okay, it gains a special bonus to its attack rolls equal to your charisma modifier.
Yeah, so its attack mod's probably pretty high. I forget what it is.
I think I have it. I think this works. Let me click on it.
Looked successful, yeah. 17 will hit. How much damage are we looking at?
3d6 necrotic damage. And then must make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
Indeed, for whatever your effect is, as well as a second one for his concentration. So so he fails whatever your effect is. He succeeds on the concentration.
Are you sure they're not switched?
Yeah, that other order would have been better, but that's okay. His hit point maximum is reduced by that amount.
Got it.
But
Rome, it is your turn.
Alrighty, I am going to be withering and blooming again.
Lovely.
And I'll be getting these 3 individuals here
Yeah.
with it, and I'll be casting it at 3rd level.
Top, bottom left.
9.
Oh, you can. Nope.
The guy on the right fails, but go ahead and roll your damage. The other 2 will just resist a little bit of it.
Night mode.
Alright, that was 3d6. Okay, so he takes 8 damage.
He will take 8.
And then I'm rolling 2 hit die
He
for
will take
myself.
8. He will take
Plus 4 plus 5.
He will take 8. They will take 4. There we go.
Mhm.
And then you heal.
And then I heal for 7 plus. But it's 7 plus 5 plus 4.
Correct.
16.
16, yes.
Damn.
Very nice. Anything
Okay,
with
and
bonus
then
action?
I will be vicious mockerying. Who's the guy that took damage again? The one on this guy?
Yeah, the one on the right took more than the other 2.
Are any of them looking particularly bad?
Actually, the one nearest to you is looking the worst. He is bloodied, below half health, etc.
Okay, looks like your mortal body is giving out on you, sir. I hit him with vicious mockery, and that'll
Okay.
be 2d4.
He's gonna make a whiz save.
Oh.
What?
He will laugh in your face and say, "You may have defeated the Contessa. You don't stand a chance against the Talon."
In our
That'll
head.
be it
We
for
know,
me.
we know.
That'll be it for Rome.
Yeah, that's it.
Durastian, trapped in a bubble. War Mage.
He's bitch made.
We'll do another Scorching Ray. 1 at Daisy, 2 at Rome.
He will have to make a wisdom saving throw to target Daisy.
Indeed. He will try and make that whiz save right now.
Oh!
He pushes past it.
What?
Sends one Scorching Ray at Daisy. 12. I don't think he'll do it.
That's a miss.
Yeah.
Quickly shrugs it off as his better target is forcing this strange caster to maintain concentration not once but twice with these 2 sources of damage, hopefully.
Oof.
A 24 and a 20 for a total of 12 fire damage, but I think you're resistant to fire. Or unless you're resistant to cold with your fire shield. I forget how it works.
I'm resistant to cold because of
Okay,
the
okay.
fire shield, yeah.
Okay. So 12 fire damage, and I need you to try and maintain 2 concentration checks for your wall of stone.
I'm
Which
sorry,
could send
what is-
him tumbling to the ground, but constitution saving throw.
How much damage did I take?
12.
Well,
12 total damage, and you just
And
gotta
then-
beat a 10 twice for
Constitution
save.
Yeesh. Yes.
Success. And a
Yes.
success. Well done.
Okay, so just 12 damage.
He steadies himself as he almost lost his balance. This guy, and then
I was hoping the mage would fall.
Yeah.
this soldier will do the same thing the mage did. 1 sword strike at Daisy first. He'll have to push past the sanctuary of it all.
The sanctuary of it all.
He
Fail.
has to choose a new target.
Yes.
So 2 attacks at Rome.
Oof.
You've been getting some good healing, and he's going to take damage from this. I like that.
Oh, a miss. He's
Miss.
still sort of
Miss.
afraid to attack this being wreathed in flame. And so they're not committing to their strikes. He misses both.
Thank God.
It will be the Durastian Knight's turn up here, who will jump off the throne and try to avenge the Contessa. Actually, he'll pick this spot. 2 attacks at you, Telperion.
Okay.
Love
That's
these
a big
threes
fat fail.
rolling
17 won't do it either.
Are you saying something?
So you are easily parrying his blows. And then it is the Count's turn.
He's probably angry.
He's very angry.
She's right. We are inconsequential. But still, we had ambitions. Bonus action, hand toward Telperion, action toward Jiri, and we'll dual affect something. First of all, we'll trigger his heat metal of you, Telperion, with a bonus action. For 12 fire damage to you, and Jiri, he will expend his highest available spell slot.
Ooh, yikes.
Is there any targeting shenanigans with Shadow of Moil?
That's a good question.
Is it a sight thing?
That's a good question.
There's certainly spells that don't need it.
I will look at the thing. If it's that you can see, I will relent to your
He wastes
proposal.
his entire turn.
Within range. You do not have to see them. You just have to know to target them. So he will target you, Jiri, with a 4th level Dispel Magic. Unless there's things you guys can do about it, Shadow of Moil will bamf away.
Isn't it a
from
5th level
you.
spell?
It is a 5th level spell.
Oh, okay, that's a good point. So
Yes.
that will not automatically. Are there any other active effects on you? Because Seeming and Shadow of Moil are a higher tier of magic that he's going to have to roll against.
Would just be Seeming and Shadow of Moil.
Okay, so he has to roll here. His spell will either have no effect because it's not high enough magic, or if he rolls
15?
let me double check. He has to get a 15, but with his spellcasting ability modifier, he has to roll an 8 or higher to dispel all the active effects on you. Are there any things he can do here? I don't think so. I think it's a roll of the dice here.
He can monologue.
That comes after if he gets it right.
He puts
Waste the
all
turn
of his
monologue.
attention into his focus. 8 or higher. No. No. That's it for him. He will
Cry.
fly higher into the air toward the roof of this interior. The Spectre can take a attack of opportunity if it would like.
It will certainly do so. Blink.
Bam, bam, bam.
16?
Bam, bam, bam.
16 will just miss. He
17.
jumps too quickly for it to strike. And he is now hovering 25 feet, we'll say, in the air, beating his leathery bat-like wings. Roulette, your turn.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, thanks.
We got those 3 guys right there.
Whoa, hold on. That attack roll is too low. It should be plus 10 because it's got a natural plus 4 and then it's an extra plus 6 for my charisma modifier.
He did say that out loud before.
Got it.
So it should be
So with that, you will attack the Count as he leaves. So go ahead and roll your damage.
How is the count looking?
With this strike, not good. Part of his robe is torn off. You see like a very bony, ribbed chest exposed that is leaking black blood in a couple spots. Yeah.
2 con saves?
Oh, good call. Yes. First for your effect. 13 for the Spectre. It uses your spell DC or us higher DC.
Nope, it's just 10.
Okay, so he succeeds on that. Not
Yep.
that I don't think that's going to come into play here, but then concentration, he will maintain concentration.
Bummer.
Oh, sorry, Roulette, didn't mean to zoom past you.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, Roulette, what you up to?
They're gonna get the kill over there. I don't need to help. I should take out these peons down here.
Not with your sword thing, though.
I know. That's the debate right now.
Can you get to us to kill him? Do you have movement?
I don't need the movement. I can throw a friend. But I
He's in
don't.
the air, so he's not automatically dead.
I will. Yeah, she's just gonna go out blazing, I think. Bonus action. Daisy's gonna swing to the left at the guy in between her and Roulette at advantage.
Yep, Rome, but yeah,
Rome per flanking.
absolutely advantage.
I don't know if that goes at advantage. I might swing again. Just sorry, it doesn't let me do it through this. 21.
21 is enough, as even with a parry of his sword, can't beat it. So you meet his AC, and you are able to.
Beautiful. 1d8 plus 4 to him, and 2d6 to the mage.
Okay.
I'm
gonna say nothing's really pushing him, so he'll stay on top of that
Okay.
piece of the wall. But
this is a 15-foot cone. I am going to move to here, but I'm up in the air.
mhm.
If I did a 15-foot cone from here, could I hit the three guys?
You could carefully orient it to not hit Daisy.
Beautiful. I'm going to do Burning Hands at these three gentlemen.
Dex saves.
It is a Dex 17? 17 save.
2, 3. Similarly to Rome's effect, the guy on the right fails and takes max damage. The other two succeed.
3d6 plus 4, so 13 or
4, 6.
6, and 13.
Got it. The guy in between Daisy and Rome has been beaten up quite a bit. He's looking pretty rough.
That's action. That's bonus action. That's some movement. I am going to stay where I am. I'm going to stay where I am. I'm peeking over my shoulder. Do I see a sword in the hand of the...
Interesting. You are above their level. Make an investigation check. You don't see a sword, but you do see a lot of energy flowing from the sheath into his hand, and his hand is getting brighter.
Okay.
We need a
That's it.
bone.
We have to decide if we're gonna fight him, if we can, or not.
Critter, I am keeping track. This has been 3 rounds since Bubble.
Yes, correct. Yeah, we did that at the end of round 2. It has now been the end of round 5. Perfect.
And am I correct that I will be the first one to act at the end of that minute because it's exclusive of my 10th turn?
It would say, I think it would. Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
What a question.
Throw another one.
That's it. That's it.
I
Brings it
do
up
think
as-
you have 2. That's hilarious if that's you guys' strategy.
I wish I had 2. God.
I think Mirage had 2. You bought one of them or something.
I'm buying the other one.
Perfect. Okay. So you're the one commanding this thing. Are you the one they got that? Interesting. Longsword attack on Daisy.
Sanctuary. Oh, she has attacked since it has worn off.
Yeah.
That is correct. Longsword.
Can I reaction turn her into? Oh, I'm not gonna. This is a later question, but 13 doesn't hit. The AC is 15.
I think he's gonna double down and try and hit her again.
Yeah, I figured.
Yikes!
Sorry, I scared you.
Oh, you're a wily one. That'll do it for him. Hey, brother, help me out with this one. Turns out this guy has his brother is in the same room with him, and is a knight also.
It wasn't a slip of the tongue. It's true. It's lore.
Brother!
The DM is God, and will attack Daisy as well, at least with one sword strike. Unfortunately, we'll need a second sword strike here. That'll do it. 20 for 7 damage on Daisy.
Daisy goes down. I feel like she was voluntarily shedding body parts to avoid the first couple of attacks, and then she just like popped her head off at the last minute, and she's down.
So you're, brother, are you saying
check
this
the text.
architect on that other one?
Raja.
That one they found at Colony 5? And he readies his sword at you, Roulette.
Peons are figuring a lot of stuff out.
Yeah.
Durastian trapped in a bubble. Toby Rama.
I am planning to do some healing. Would you all agree that it's not mass cure wounds territory yet? I don't know what you guys are thinking. I know Shaggy is the worst off right now.
Kill these things.
We got killed before we heal, I think. Right.
Yeah. We can heal when we're fleeing.
Just like I'd rather get the countdown now than let him keep doing what he's doing. If you can attack,
I can, and this thing can wait much longer than I was planning. So yes.
especially since 2 people can't be healed from it right now. Shaggy and Jerry.
Am I able to bow attack like this guy or this guy? Even though that's right in front.
I'm up in the air.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. So
yes, that's true. Yeah.
I'm 15 feet up. So yeah.
So I will draw the axe head arrow and fire it at both.
Go ahead and make 2 attack rolls.
2 attack rolls. Do I want to try and make one of them a crit? No.
First guy in its path.
16. Is there anything?
The first guy
I don't think so.
is going to duck out of the way of this arrow, tethered to this ivy vine from your quiver, and is heading straight for the second guy.
Damn.
He will dodge it as well, and your axe head arrow actually embeds itself in the stone wall directly behind them, and now you have like a taut ivy vine extending from you to the wall.
They've got lots to do there. I'll do some. Oh, I don't remember his name. The Stelithar Ranger that was kind of like swinging around. On
Din Verdon.
Din Verdon. I'll mimic him a bit and use my bonus action to retract myself towards the arrow embedded in the wall.
Fair game.
I'd love to try and slam into the front guy, but if nothing else, I want to get up in their face.
Yeah, I'll give you a strength check as part of that bonus action.
Okay.
And you are functionally underneath Roulette now. Contested by his strength.
Meets it, beats it? Oh, he beats it, beats mine.
Yes,
probably.
you are setting the DC, essentially. He does maintain, he gets a shield up, and so you like sort of surf land bash into his shield, but he keeps you there.
Is there anything to be done with my movement? No, I'd rather keep my...
What's the count looking like?
Pretty rough. Pretty rough.
That's my turn.
It is your turn, Telperion.
So he's flying right now.
He is flying 25 feet up in the air.
I'd say 20 because you said the ceiling was 20 feet up.
Fair game.
Wherever he's looking, he just gets this crazy pressure in his head, and I press it, like he just hears and just, like the voice is up. She's dead. She's dead. She's dead. She's dead. And can you make an intelligence saving throw as I cast Spine Sliver on him?
Yeah, absolutely. Intelligence save.
Damn, that's a waste of my turn.
He instinctively recognizes you as the attacker in the sense.
As long as he keeps bonus action heat meddling, we need to damage him to hurt him because I'm at disadvantage on all things.
I will
with
try
him
my
doing
best.
that and getting hurt. So if we can kill the boss, we should. I'm gonna use my bonus action to heal.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move.
Oh, do you want to
What?
pull me up at the top of this turn?
Oh,
Sorry, I should have mentioned that, but yeah,
Yeah.
you're absolutely welcome to do a tactician.
well, I was gonna pull Rome up.
I can just do another burning hands on them.
Oh, okay. I'll pull Roulette up above me. Well, shit, underneath.
Yeah, just put her.
Yeah, that's fine.
Pulling Roulette to underneath after you. Okay.
And so I'm going to short wind myself. Oh, second wind myself. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. That's 19 HP.
Nice.
Damn.
Broke 10.
Well done. Very nice.
All right. And then I'm going to move. I'm going to start making my way this way.
Okay. This guy will swipe at you.
Okay.
19?
20. Not a 20.
Damn.
So I say, all right, see you then. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I like this, actually. 30, 35. Actually, no, 35. No, 35. Okay, that is my turn.
Perfect. Roulette, you're up. Sooner than you expected.
I'm just
Don't
gonna...
ask me how that affects duration-based stuff when we keep swapping around tactician stuff.
I don't.
Oh, a
it's-
minute hasn't gone by since your last turn. We'll get there if we get there.
I'm just assuming it'll be after my turn.
Maybe.
Yeah. Or just prior to me going on the 10th turn, whatever it is. I'm just gonna shake my hand, recharge, and another burning hands directly down at the same three guys.
Okay.
DC 17.
Oh, and Daisy is down. 17 dex save. 1,
Dex save, yeah.
2, 3. They all fail.
Beautiful.
Roll damage.
3d6 plus a 4 on top of this, so 11 to everyone.
The guy closest to you looks pretty cooked to a crisp and is struggling to breathe. The other two are heavily wounded and or bloodied by the endeavor.
I am going to...
Can you grab Alfie with the interaction, or Daisy with an interaction?
I can...
I would say so. It would just be movement penalty to drag her somewhere, probably.
I'll leave her where she is for the moment. Focusing on the Talon, any change, or is it still just like energy building in his hand?
Still the same.
Okay. That is my turn.
Shaggy, then Jiri.
Alright, because I want you to go first, I'm gonna have Shaggy ready his action to swoop up and smack the...
He can hold an action to dash or attack, but not both.
Yeah, I'm not gonna dash, just the move.
Well, sure, but I'm saying you can't hold movement and an attack. You would have to either hold an attack or hold movement, functionally dash.
Can he just move right now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but I wanted the Jiri to blast and then for him to move, you know what I mean?
Oh.
If I'm riding on Shaggy, since he's a size larger than me, and then I'm 5 feet away from
Functionally,
attack.
people can still melee attack the mounter. They're not too far away.
I'm thinking more of ranged attacks from the mounted individual.
No, I think you're still within melee at that point. On a
Within-
larger side, on a huge creature, there would be a reach component to it. But for a large creature, you're still at arm's reach.
I'm saying for disadvantage for a ranged.
I know. If you're melee next to someone, you're gonna have disadvantage.
Okay, got it. So then Shaggy will.
You just have a move away and when you take an opportunity attack.
Yeah, no, because he can't. Well, oh yeah, I
You
guess.
can just
that's-
move in, attack, move away.
Yeah, oh yeah, because I don't take opportunity attack. All right, he'll move
That's true
in.
too.
Smack, smack, smack.
Okay. Go ahead and roll advantage. So you're up in the air at this point, attacking him. 12 will not hit, so he will just be able to evade up in the air, aerial combat.
And then Shaggy will move to like over here, and I'll be a little bit. I'll be like 20 feet off the ground.
Okay.
And then I will switch to Jiri, and I will air burst him twice.
Perfect. Advantage. The 21 will hit. They're both kind of simultaneous, so yeah, they'll both hit. Trying to think if he's gonna do anything.
Oh, he said which times.
Okay, they'll both hit. He's not gonna do much in this
Okay.
situation. For 15 and 9, ooh, that's some good damage there. He's looking really, really bad.
I'll
Two
shoot him.
con saves.
Hydro pump.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Con saves.
Get that boy wet.
The second one, Telperion, you feel the metal cool on your chest.
Fucking thank you. I
Anything
took a
else,
third
Jiri?
round of that. as
Hydro
my-
pump?
Yeah. That's such a good spell.
Heat metal?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
14
Dang. Yeah.
succeeds. So once again, you blast him, coating this seemingly infernal fire-resistant person, just dousing them in water.
Different DCs Jiri has. He's got a spellcaster. He's got a specter. He's got the water bottle. He's got.
It's too many.
Alright.
To be honest.
Just average
Oda.
it out.
Continues to be patient.
I don't like that.
The Durastian Knight trapped. The Spectre's turn.
He's above the Spectre, right? The Spectre
Yeah,
can't
the
reach.
Spectre would have to move 20 feet up. Or
So
maybe
he'll go
15
get this
feet
guy.
up. Okay, fair enough. Go ahead and make your attack.
I'm gonna roll it this way. Oh wait, plus 10. 11, 91, doesn't matter.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he kind of clambers onto the guy's shield, but he's just holding him at bay. The fuck are you? That'll do it for the Spectre.
Yeah.
Rome, you are up.
Alrighty. I am going to be withering and blooming.
Fuck yeah.
Hmm?
Okay.
These three
Effective
individuals.
so far.
Yes. That's
Okay.
so I guess you'll roll first, and then I'll roll. Fail.
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 And another
Finally.
fail. All three fail.
All right. 3d6. It's not coming up. Oh. 3d6. 11 damage.
The guy in front of you drops.
Withers.
Withers. Yes.
The other two take substantial damage and are looking pretty bad. Or at least worse than they've been all combat.
Bro, do you have a polymorph left?
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna heal myself again because I've taken so much damage.
Okay.
So it'll be 11
plus 9, so 20 healing.
Yes, that's
Damn.
Okay, that is huge. 20.
Withering in Bloom is dope.
All right. It is. I agree. And then I will. Either of them look particularly like worse for the wear? Wait, which was the one that withered?
The one that was directly here.
Got
Yep.
Of either of these, they look like. Does one look worse than the other?
The one closer to you looks barely worse.
Barely worse.
Yeah, they're both pretty equivalently beat up, but they could maybe, get a couple swings in before their demise.
Okay. The power of my plants will be your demise.
Very nice. Whiz save.
Yes.
No, not your plans. He will have disadvantage on his next weapon attack roll.
Yes.
That's the best part.
That's it.
Drassian trapped in a bubble. The mage has very limited resources left, so he will still focus on this concentration effort. He's going to use magic missile targeting you, Rome, to deal.
Uh-oh.
God damn it.
You gotta make 3 10s.
Oh wow.
Yes, she
3
has
10s
to
in a row.
succeed
You can do it,
3
Alex.
times on a 10, and you take 13 force damage.
Okay.
Oh, that's such a good spell against a caster. I never thought about that.
I
Yeah.
didn't really think about it until right
Poison?
now. It will Scorching Ray, but
Okay.
Of course, you raise that auto.
true.
So
True.
there's no like constitution. There's no saves for that. That's an automatic damage, right?
Automatic 13 damage, but then you have to
Okay.
make 3 Constitution saves.
You have to be
Try
at
and
good health
actually-
with all those Wither and Blooms, right?
What?
Yeah.
I think, yeah, you're pretty healthy.
And unless
Yeah,
unless there's anything people want to do here,
My final brain blast. I will just shout the word stone at Rome to give her an 11.
with Roulette's reminder not to drop your concentration on your stone wall, you're able to succeed on that one, but you need to make 2
Thank
more.
God. Thank
Yeah,
God.
that's my other part. Where's my flash of genius?
Mother-
Do you have the mind sharpener? I don't remember.
You're not transformed.
Oh,
I
you do
think
have the
she
mind
might-
sharpener on.
Unless she's not attuned to it. I don't know what you're currently attuned to.
Mine.
No, I don't know if it is an attune. Oh my god.
Most of the things you infuse require
know
attunement,
most
but
of them
not
are.
all. So yeah, this is worth looking up.
Hold on.
Mind sharpener's not attuned.
Yeah, I have it on me.
But the focus circlet, but that's
No, the mind sharpener's just it's like the mantle or the robes or something.
no. But what I'm saying is, Rome is also wearing the focus circlet,
Right.
which when you're
Bonus.
a bonus to concentration checks equal to the spell's level, which actually bumps this 9 up to a 10 in the first place.
Yeah.
Not.
So I need one.
Yeah,
final
what is your
Constitution.
actual Constitution save then?
Why would it
Yeah,
only be?
like I have all these. So I always thought that like the Constitution was factoring all the things that I'm wearing. It's not. I guess it's not.
Yeah, I
Not
don't-
necessarily.
No.
You gotta keep track of that
Because-
stuff.
The concentration check is technically
It's fine.
distinct
One more,
from-
just one more check, and you automatically add 1 to it all the time.
Just add
Or
1,
sorry,
yeah.
spell level to it.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so that's +4 to it, right?
No,
There's a
the
magic missile.
It says up
it's
to
a
a magic
one
missile.
Well,
stone.
it's
It's
stone.
what
what
you're concentrating on.
So you're
up to a max. You're first of all,
Oh,
you guys
so-
are right. It's up to a max of +3.
A
So
+3.
first of all, Roulette, she would have saved. Let's give you back your inspiration of genius
Oh,
or whatever,
okay.
because she's concentrating on a 4th level spell. So the 7 would have been a 10, the 9 would have been a 12. So let's do one more Constitution saving throw.
My
That has a
bad,
plus
guys.
3
Like,
with the chance of
Okay.
other things.
Hey.
That'll be a success on all 3 counts. I need to help remember that as well, because that's been off my radar.
It is funny because I think only if you roll a 1 in that situation could we have failed, because I help, you help, Mantle helps.
But also, some of those things don't impact when she's polymorphed, so there are different times for different things.
Yeah, I feel like I need to just write out an index card of all the things that are not factored into like my like, automatic rolls. Yeah, my bad. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
I forgot about that
Unsuccessful.
focus circlet.
And seeing the tides shifting against them on that side of the battlefield, the mage will climb down
I think I'll go the other way.
and basically start sort of working his way over here.
Talon's still watching, so we can't retreat.
Correct. Then it is this knight's turn,
I love that.
who will strike twice at Rome, I guess. I don't know that that's a benefit to him, so he's not going to do that. Yeah, 2 sword attacks at Rome.
I want to see him
From
kill
the knight.
himself.
Okay, so this is melee. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
For maybe the first time, he will hit you and immediately take fire damage.
Yep, it is. Hold on, let me get it up. I think it's 2d8 fire damage. I just want to confirm. Yeah, 2d8.
Okay. 2d8, go ahead and roll that.
Gorgeous.
He will take 12 fire damage. Looks pretty worse for wear, does not want to do that again. I do need you to please make a Constitution save. And you took 8 damage from that strike.
Plus 4.
Plus, yes, no, we're good. We're good.
Yeah, you're good. He will
Alright.
step back.
And I'm sorry, I took how much damage? You said 11. 8.
He will step back. I don't know if anyone gets opportunity stuff.
Rome
Wants
could.
to.
Rome, slap
could.
him.
Rome
Yeah, I
could
will.
slap him. Go ahead and make an unarmed strike, which you're automatically proficient with.
Let me get that. Unarmed strike.
Actually, what's your strength modifier? Are you a -1?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it can do 0
whether
damage.
or not it hits, it is going to do 0 damage because it's
Okay.
1 -1.
Wait, is unarmed strike my only option? I couldn't like primal savagery him as a.
Do you have a
that's
club?
No,
Don't
because
you
that
have
is
a weapon?
Huh?
You're welcome to use a weapon if you have it. You cannot primal savagery because that's casting a spell. You would need the war caster.
Sure, Rome has a
Ah.
club.
I
Very well may. She definitely just doesn't
Yeah.
use it often, so I don't know if it's
Yeah,
like
just don't use it.
typically a
It was
reactionary.
flavored as
You
like
swing with the hedge
arm,
cane,
you know what I mean?
gardening
Like-
staff.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
you could. Yeah, for sure. You could swing with the
Yeah,
hedge.
I
with
feel
a
like
cane
that's
you're
fair.
wielding. Yeah, that's
Okay.
totally fair. So go ahead and make a quarter staff attack roll with that.
You just clicked on it.
Okay, that's just fair.
Just roll a d20 -1.
D20 month.
Jesus.
That was a very funny nat 1 to not be on
I know.
camera.
Just
Yes,
limp.
literally getting kicked off the Zoom and then that limp 1 rolling across the screen. So good.
Alex, he
Okay.
said -1, not roll a 1.
Yeah, that's a 0 then.
So with his second attack though, he will drop his longsword, pull out his remaining spear, and throw it at you, not wanting to deal with the melee of your situation.
All right.
For a spear throw, this will probably be less damage. If it hits, it will hit. Technically more damage. 9 piercing damage, and I need one more Constitution save.
All right, let's do the Constitution. I'll take my damage.
Rome.
We good. All right,
Very nice. Very
and it
nice.
was 9.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's your health like now?
39 out of 73.
Hmm.
So it's a good thing I've healed myself because I've taken a
Yeah.
This Durasti Knight's just gonna start attacking the Spectre, I suppose. 2 longsword swipes. those might hit.
Spectre has a 12 armor class.
Okay. Is he resistant to regular slashing?
Acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from non-magical.
Magical. Okay. So 3 and then 6 for a total of 9 damage to the Spectre. And then he will sort of begin to flank the Spectre, getting closer to the Count. And it is the Count's turn. The Count looks sadly at his hand and conjures up one small mote of flame and looks up at Jiri.
No.
Last try.
No, Shaggy.
And he throws this fireball, and as it leaves his hand, it takes on the coloration of weird fire, this sort of neon purple and green. And as it detonates, it deals no damage. Rather, he is trying to dispel your effects one final time using Dispel Magic that he has to roll for with his final available spell slot that could possibly achieve this effect. Using a 3rd level spell slot, he has to roll an 8 or higher to hit your 5th level spells.
I'd rather not.
Both times was a 4.
Another time, you just see like a shimmering detonation of energy just fade out of the darkness of Jiri and Shaggy's space, harmless.
But the walls keeping him from really knowing.
And Lee just lowers his head
Well, that's okay.
and starts flying over in this direction. 40 feet.
Oh.
Hey, girl.
Drastian Knight's turn. Will attack Rome.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Oh.
No one wants the smoke with Toby.
I do forget that Rome and Roulette are above in the air, and Roulette and Toby
They're
are.
just- yeah, they're
I'm
just
on table level.
Farther. Yeah, they're just farther from their reach.
Oh, come on.
7
But
slashing.
take
Oh, wait,
the
wait.
fire
Before we do
damage.
that, yeah, hang on 1 second.
Mm.
Okay, yeah. We're good. 7 slashing. Yes, you deal fire damage. How much do you deal to him?
2d8.
2d8.
For 5 fire to that guy. And then he's going to do the same thing as Buddy just did. He's going to leap back, drop his sword, pull a spear, and throw a spear at you. And you did take 7 slashing from that. I actually need a Constitution saving throw.
Wait, there's 2 attacks there.
The second one was me correcting a thing.
Oh, okay. Sorry, continue.
But so
save,
7
bro.
slashing,
You take con
con
save.
save.
Oh, con save.
Plus 3.
+4.
It caps at 3.
Caps at
Oh.
3.
Shut up.
But that's still
17.
plenty to do it.
1d4. Like,
I mean, 19.
You automatically succeed.
And that is 7
And-
damage.
You use
7 damage, and then he will throw his
she has both.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
another
Oh,
hit. They
man.
are successfully hitting you, but you are a beast when it comes to these saves. So another 5 piercing damage, Rome.
Yeah,
And I
get
need you to
Rome. Does
make
Rome have a shield?
one more Constitution save.
Mm-mm.
Could be useful.
Why don't you? We should get you one. You're allowed to
A
carry one.
fancy wooden shield.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be down for a shield, for sure.
Like the-
Another Constitution save, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hot.
Success. That Durasti Knight is out of initiative. That Durasti Knight is trapped in a bubble. Toby Rama, your turn.
Okay. I'm below half. I believe Rome is below half. Shaggy is in rough spots. And I can patch I think Telperian's taking some hits, so I am going to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Could he say something and Jiri drop his spell in
No,
order to?
because Mass Cure Wounds does not require sight, so I can heal you. I
Where do
took a
you-
point within 60
Mass Healing
feet,
Words does
and from
require
there,
sight,
within
but
30
this
feet,
is true.
6 creatures
30
so I'll
radius.
go like
sphere.
boom.
Yeah, he's creating an aura from a localized sphere of healing energy.
Ooh.
So this is
So I can
much more
get
effective
everyone.
in that way.
Me, Roulette, Rome, Telperion, Jiri, Shaggy. 3d8 plus 9. Because an extra 4. Let's do this. So add 4 to that. 27 healing to everyone.
Holy shit!
Wow.
Could you get the Spectre in there, or is he too far away?
That's a great question.
If not, it's no big deal. But he is.
What was that number?
No, I couldn't have hit the 3 of us then.
That's
down here.
so much.
That's fine. No, that's fine.
So 27 to everyone but the Spectre.
Oh my god.
How many times a day can you make a Spectre?
Once.
That got me almost back up to full.
Yeah, same.
Well done.
That should give Shaggy some more hits to take.
Oh, I'm less worried about Shaggy.
Okay. That's my action. Bonus action, I will fully retract the arrow back to me because I don't want to lose track of that.
It pulls out like retracting a ruler. It snaps back a little scarily fast.
The tape measure.
Yes, yeah, a tape measure, not a ruler. Yeah.
So I'll get my feet of vines back. Do I have any moving I want to do? Yeah, I want to impose myself a little more in front of Rome, so I'll dash here to their space.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Telperion.
Great. How hurts look? Tell me about the count. He's looking bad, right?
He's looking really bad.
Yeah.
Why'd you throw
He's
something at
20 feet
Oh.
up in the air.
I'm gonna.
Prone him.
Oh, I have a free flight today. I don't even have to use a side eye for it. Oh my god. I'm gonna whoop, whoop, whoop. Start levitating off the ground, and I'm gonna fly. What?
Canonically, you make that noise when you fly.
No.
No.
No. All right, count. Let's make this
So it's
fast.
probably like
And I'm gonna great sword him twice from the air. Can I get over
Flying.
his head? Not that it matters.
No, he's
Okay.
equivalent to the highest he can go in this
I'm
space.
joining him up there with my 55 movement speed. Or no, it's more than that. It's 70. How much does it take to get to him? 20. Okay.
30, because you have to go up.
Yeah.
35.
Okay, so I used 35. Okay.
all without pathetic.
I just started. I was about to roll with advantage for no reason. 20.
20 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Fucking Sandra Stare. I mean, that's not an unknown thing, sorry. If he survives.
I'm gonna burn a psionic him as well.
Okay.
Because you're right. I might only get one swing.
Where are you at on your side eye, out of curiosity?
I just put myself at 3.
Okay.
Okay. 9 plus 6 is 15. 15 weapon damage.
Okay.
8. I rolled the max. 8 plus 3 is 11 force damage.
Okay.
And then he would technically have to make a save because I'm going to try to force him down 15. Well, force him prone.
He will fail, but as he's falling, he will immediately use his reaction to Cinder Step, disappearing and reappearing over the bubble.
He had that much health left? Fuck.
He's looking real bad after that swing.
Okay, I'm going to get closer and throw a sliver at him with my object interaction.
Very quickly, did you want to pull anyone up or move anyone around for your
Initiative.
tactician?
I actually was happy with where everyone was. Here's my question, Crit. Did that... Oh, he failed, but does he... Let's just...
Since he teleported immediately upon taking damage, even though he failed and was knocked prone, him teleporting kind of gets him out of prone.
Okay. When you deal damage, so he wouldn't fall to the ground first.
Correct.
Okay.
I mean, it's all kind of happening simultaneously. He was going to fall and teleport simultaneously, so.
Okay. Actually, I have enough movement that I can get to him anyway. Because I had 70 feet, and I used 35 to get to where I was. So
You're more than welcome to follow him in flight.
Okay. And then I'm going to try to bisect his body.
Okay.
22.
Hits. Full damage.
7, 8, 7 plus 6 is 13. Half.
13. Oh,
So-
halved. 6 total.
Just fucking halving is horrible. These fucking rings.
As Cinder steps away from you, you Superman boost to get yourself additional speed, and you cleave through both of his wings. He is technically not dead, but I'll say he's going to fall and slide off this bubble based on his available life essence. He is not technically dead, but you have bisected his wings. He is on the ground and not out. I didn't mean to put that thing on, but where's my wing thing? I take off of him. There we go.
I will bonus action. Can I slide off the bubble like him?
Oh yeah, if you drop, you can just sort of slide.
Yeah, I'll just slide to meet him, but as I go, I'll bonus action, and I'm just gonna push before I fall down. I'm gonna push this guy off the table 5 feet away, so like
Okay.
just 15 strength save to get Toby space.
He will fail.
We get shoved off the table, and that is my turn.
Okay. Roulette.
What am I
He's not dead.
attuned to? Oh, I'm not attuned to that.
Telperion, make a perception check.
Oh yeah.
Nat 15 plus 4, 19.
As you land here in front of Count Lee, with the Talon mere feet from you, separated by a translucent bubble sphere, you see the phenomena that Roulette saw beginning. The Talon has his hand somewhat far from the front of his sheath, and there is just white energy flowing from the sheath into his hand, and it is forming a blade of energy on his hand.
Yikes.
Love this. Love this.
And it's not black, it's white.
White
Why?
energy.
With my object interaction, I'll pull my staff out.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Roulette?
My turn. I'm going to move. I'm just above the wall, so I will move to that spot. Oops. Why can't I pick myself up? Oh, can you move me? Hold on.
Yeah.
No, sorry. I'm good. I couldn't. It was trying to make me select Toby's wings.
Oh, gotcha. That's funny.
Crit, put that guy back. Bonus action for me is flight. I forgot.
Oh, yep, you're right. So he's still next to Toby.
Critter, I'm here. Can I just like deactivate flight to drop to the ground?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I actually think the boots specifically say you descend at 30 feet when that happens. So it's like a soft fall. You don't actually fall and plummet. So yeah, 100%.
Perfect. On the ground, as I'm coming over the wall, the what's his name? The Talon's eyes are closed. He's focusing on whatever he's looking at.
Mhm.
I'm going to look down at the Count. I've hooked my flail down at the Count, up at the mage. Deep breath in. Lightning bolt straight out through the Count and the mage. It is a.
Is it Dex for them?
It is a DC. I forget what it is. It's 8 plus con plus proficiency. 11 plus. So it's a DC 15 con save.
Oh, con?
Sorry, hold on. No, Dex save. Sorry, you are correct. Dex save.
Dex. Lee.
At disadvantage
Jumps.
because he's prone, right? I don't know.
He's not prone. He just
Okay, never mind.
landed. He
Never
didn't
mind.
fall, but still, he leaps more quickly. The mage behind him just sees your bolt coming. But go ahead and roll damage. Lee will still take half. And actually a quarter because of his natural resistance too.
Which is good.
Oh.
7 becomes 3.
How do you kill Count Lee?
Ooh.
As only a bit of lightning streaks into his form, it is enough.
I imagine that it's just a hole through the chest of the lightning and the anger, leftover Daisy dead rage, and I just straight through the chest, truly aiming for the mage. But yeah.
How many turns do we have to bubble?
Lee falls
4 or 5.
dead. The mage just took the blast full on, like anime style, like yelled and is just being electrocuted, and then is just like steaming, but technically still on his feet.
I flail back in hand. I'm gonna like step on the chest of Lee as I'm walking past. But I'm gonna do that thing where like the guards drag their baton across the prison bars, and I'm just gonna like drag the flail across the bubble as I'm walking close to the mage, and then I will stop there and I will shout, "No!" I will telepathically say to Telperion, "We got 30 seconds."
You will also see as you drag your thing along the bubble, the Talon just draws this blade of white energy and holds it behind him and then looks up.
That is my turn to learn.
Okay. Shaggy and Jiri, you're up.
Alright. Shaggy is going to fly down and harass this soldier real quick with a hoof attack.
Okay, go ahead, roll advantage. The soldier's looking pretty beat up. A lot of dark, ominous, shadowy figures attacking him right now. That'll hit for 9. Okay.
And then he flies this way. We're going to fly over here.
Their bodies
Okay.
in the direction.
It was like...
Can we do that? I don't know if we're allowed to do that.
They're not alive.
Okay. That's Shaggy's turn.
Okay.
And then
Then
for
Jiri.
my turn, I'm going to send one Eldritch Blast at the mage. And
Okay.
one at this guy.
Toby, I'm texting you something.
Cool.
Go ahead and roll. Both with advantage.
So mage first.
How do you kill the mage?
Oh, air blast is like it caves in his chest.
Oh, I love that.
Perfect. This steaming, just electrocuted individual's like barely standing on 2 legs, and then they're just detonated.
And then the guy next to Toby.
Mm-hmm. 14. You approached more quickly than he anticipated, and that took a serious toll on him.
I will then blast him with my hydro pump.
Perfect. Okay.
Strength save.
Oh, sorry, I rolled the wrong characters thing, but we'll treat the D20 as the D20. 16, it'll still succeed. Okay, he will save. Didn't get his shield up enough for the projectile, but did to defend against the water. Will that do it for Jiri?
Yes, that's it.
Talon maintains his position. And then he says something in a low breath to the knight at his side. It's kind of warped hard to hear through, but you can hear audio, but it's just. And the knight just nods, pulls out his spear, and holds it. Spectre's turn.
Spectre's gonna attack this guy. He'll get in front of him.
Okay.
Mike, I texted you back.
Oh, sorry.
20 plus 10. 14.
14 will not be enough.
Okay. That's his turn.
Rome.
Alrighty. I am going to. Do I Wither and Bloom once again? I might actually. I'm gonna Wither and Bloom but at second level now.
Okay. Is it naturally a third level spell?
It's gonna hit these two. No,
Naturally
Oh,
second.
you were upcasting it before. Got it, got it.
yeah, I was upcasting it, but I'm out of third level spells now, so.
Okay. Against these two, they are at identical hit points right now.
Are they identical twins too?
They're brothers.
Triplets.
I don't remember if this was there. Yeah, they're triplets.
Yeah, one of the brothers died, so
There's
been some
Khan
trauma.
on the
Now
top
they're just
right,
twins.
Khan on the bottom left.
Yes.
They will both fail. Identical rolls for identical triplets. They will each take 6. Not enough to kill them, but they are looking weak.
I got him.
Roll again and see if you get a 6.
Roll again and see if I get a 6.
They would be
Oh,
really identical.
That's
if you-
funny. Actually, that's really funny because that's really funny. Okay.
Which one's looking? Oh, wait, they're the same.
They are looking the same amount of almost
Someone gets to heal.
at the end of their ability. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
heal yourself or others.
He's hurt.
Yeah, who's hurt here?
Shaggy, I would guess, is the most hurt.
Yeah,
Does
let's give it
Shaggy
to-
have
Shaggy
hit
have hit
dice?
Hit die.
Oh.
I mean,
Yeah, I think
technically,
you
right?
should. Yeah, I think you
D10.
should.
Yeah.
All right, well, I give my hit die to
There's nobody else more
Shaggy.
hurt than Shaggy.
Yeah, I'm only missing 10.
Oh, okay, that'd be cool. So
my soul die that I'm going to use as my bonus action, so I can give even more healing.
D10 plus 3 plus 5.
My spellcasting, yeah.
So D10 plus 8.
Nice.
13. Cool. I will take it.
All right,
Thank
who
you.
else
Nice.
is looking particularly injured?
I think we
Because
just most of
that
us got to max. With,
I'm only
Oh,
down
most
to
of us
10.
are at max. Right.
I'm down 10 HP. But that's it.
And Rome, those are the only 2 guys over there with you right now. Or except there's one guy all the way up top, but just those 2 between you and Toby.
All right, well, I'll vicious mockery one of these dudes. I'll vicious mockery this guy.
You're better than you are.
My plants will kill you. Damn it!
also, can we take a bio break after this?
Yeah. I was kind of like, I know we've pushed way past the halfway point. I'm kind of hoping we can like, there's like 2 more hit points worth of like stuff that could resolve
Okay.
here, and then it would be a natural breaking spot if we want to go like 10 minutes longer.
Yeah.
That'll do it for Rome. Any movement, Rome?
That is it. I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay. This knight will respond to his Talon's command, will move, raise his spear, and hold it. That guy's not an initiative anymore. This guy will finally start striking someone other than Rome. He will take 2 sword swipes at you, Tobirama. And he cannot really get in a position to flank with anyone, so he'll just stay where he is. Attack number
16
1, Toby.
is the AC. That'll hit.
18 will hit for 12, reduced to 6.
Yep. That'll miss.
14 will miss.
Yay.
Then we have the Dressing Knight up here, who will take 2 attacks at the Spectre. Attack 1, definitely a hit, I think. 6 reduced to 3.
Yep.
And then another hit of 17, which I think also hits. 8 reduced to 4.
Okay.
And Count
There
Lee
is bloodied.
no longer. You do see Count Lee. This was also happening to Contessa May, but you guys left her pretty quickly. Count Lee's body is starting to slowly burn the clothes that he's wearing as his body decomposes in the natural infernal way.
Oh, they'll be back.
Ooh, can we steal one of their bodies?
They will be. I do want to. We have other priorities though.
This
Like,
guy
speak-
has a better chance at flanking, and so he will try. He will climb over this difficult terrain that is Daisy and his ally, but then be in a better position to attack Toby. Toby, two attacks coming your way. at
Advantage.
Taco Uno,
That'll hit.
16. 10 reduced to 5.
Cool.
And number 2.
Miss.
Miss. Well done. And the third knight in the bubble will pull back a little bit, raise his spear. Toby, your turn.
The two guys flanking me are looking really rough.
Really, really, really rough.
Okay, I will. I'm kind of reflavoring how Word of Radiance. I will cast that cantrip. It's almost like their living essence flares with bright radiant energy. So nothing much happens with Toby, but both these guys flare up with silver light, and they both need to make a Constitution save.
That's
Hot.
very cool. Very cool. All right, top person first. Oh, he actually has a +2 to that for a total of 15. I
Still
rolled
a
his
fail?
con check, rather. Okay. Then the guy on the bottom.
That's a success, so he'll take none. So I'll dump everything into the top guy. It'll be 2d6 plus a d8 plus 4.
Holy shit.
So the Blessed Strikes is in there, so 10, and then 4 for my bonus action wings for 14 damage.
The internal life energy of this person is just expelled rapidly from your magic, and he just grasps the air and falls backwards, dead.
My brother, and me.
Oh my. Brother and
Action.
brother and
Anything
my.
else, bonus or movement?
It's a great question. Bonus actions are spells, and I don't know that they're high priority right now. So that's it from my turn. Any movement I want to do? No, I'll stay interposing between this guy and Rome. So that's my turn.
Okay, Telperion.
Top of the round, do you want to pull anyone up or move anyone around?
Yeah.
Thank
I'll
you.
pull up. Who just went? Toby.
I just went.
Toby's above you in the
I'll
order.
put Toby below me.
No, Toby's at the top of the
Oh, I'm
order.
so sorry, I'm so sorry.
I'm just the only one remaining, I think.
Is Rome. Unless you want to swap.
I want someone to be able to go after the Talon, and that's Rome.
Okay.
So I think I want to leave everything again. Unless I could, yeah.
you can snap yourself down to Rome.
Oh.
That's true.
I forgot I could do that.
Dude.
No, I'm gonna leave things for now.
This is
Okay.
I think this is the best crest, and I'm glad we took it and didn't leave it behind. It's so awesome.
Can I frisk the guy in front of me to see if there's anything on him that's like...
Sure, it'd be an action to do an investigation check.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
I rolled a nat 1. That's awesome. Okay.
Get it
You
out of the
give him
way.
a quick. The stress of combat still occupying your focus. You give him a kick, and he rolls over. There don't seem to be obvious loot on this individual.
Okay. Can I scale this wall and come, like...
Yeah,
What's
it'll
scaling
take
wall?
20 feet of your movement to get 10 feet up
Yeah, let's do it.
without an innate climbing speed.
And then I'll... It's 20 feet down? Or 10 feet down. So then I can just pop down the other side, right? Safely?
Yeah, but if it's 20-foot drop, you'll have to make an acrobatics check.
10
But you said it was only 10 feet up.
10 foot
It
drop.
is. Any 10-foot drop or more triggers an acrobatics check or a fall.
Can I jump on the table? Because it's not 10 feet.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
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 I'll just jump on the table and I'll land next to this tonight and be like, sup, all right, y'all, we have to strategize. Do we go or do we fight the Talon? And then,
I will say I'm gonna try something. I don't expect it to work, and then we should leave.
I'll straight.
I'll add that if you plan on staying, I probably should polymorph because I can do way more damage in that form.
If you can polymorph, and if I can, and I'm just gonna use a bonus action to shove this guy off the table as I'm talking.
We're talking.
Yeah. If you
Amazing.
can polymorph, and I can 15 strength.
Amazing. Amazing.
Like I literally just flick my hand this
You're
time.
like talking to your friends. Oh, you're still here? Get the fuck
Yeah.
out.
And I just flick this
We're
guy.
huddling.
Okay, so again, we have to get out, and if you can put us in a cloud, Toby, I could fling out a vapor bomb. We maybe could get some hits off on him. Can we kill him and escape? We also might escape easier if he's not calling an alarm.
Tails calling reinforcements.
Right. And so I'll pause there, and maybe now we can take a bio
Yeah.
break.
That's perfect. Cool. I'll meet back here in a minute. I totally want to do. Well, still don't know how it will resolve, but I totally want to do a check-in with you guys after this combat.
Yeah, because I'm done with water polo, so if we want to go late, we can go late. You know, unless other people have other
and I don't
things.
want to Yeah, and I don't want to force people to go late because respecting the time frame is pretty important sometimes. So, but I would love to just chat for a minute or two, get people's thoughts on some stuff.
Jeez, who is gonna be right? That picture Alex sent in the chat.
It's worked before.
Oh. Interesting. Will you have any further availability tonight? Do you want to do any BG3ing or maybe watch some Hunter x Hunter or
Maybe. I'll test the waters, see what Mary's up for. I don't remember her work schedule this week. And she let me have a really chill day yesterday and has been awesome. So I just want to make sure I'm contributing to the good of the order.
That picture of Declan in his pumpkin costume was a big hit with all the ladies at work. I showed it to Mom, and then she grabbed all the other ladies, and they're like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, he's a freaking cutie, man.
I didn't say this at Foreshaw, but I was thinking about it. I was like, I thought Nate 4 was the cutest kid I'd ever seen. I think Declan's cuter.
Well, I think Declan might. I'm obviously biased, but objectively, I think he's one of, if not the cutest baby I've ever seen.
I think he's
but
cuter than how...
Nate 4 is a legendarily cute little kid, though.
Did you see
his
message to Catherine for her birthday? Catherine then texted this to Mom or showed her something, so Mom showed me. But he's like, "Hi, Aunt Catherine, happy birthday. We miss you." And he's just too much, man.
Yeah, that's incredible. What a fucking star, that kid.
Yeah, he's got a presence that we'll have to see if Declan can match up to.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Declan hasn't, captivated everyone's attention with a 3-hour-long dance party at a wedding yet. Like, Nate 4 is still legendary for sure. But I do agree that I think Declan's the cutest little baby I've ever seen. All right, what do we got here? Him, and then the bubble.
I think I'll be rolling a D100 here shortly.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Holy shit. That's fun.
Because it seems like we might have a couple turns of peace and planning and getting ourselves together whether we want to run or not. So I might sneak that in there as a why not. Oh, I got slashed, but I had 5 temps, so I'm gonna swap those from healing people.
going on?
Yo, yo, yo.
How's water polo?
Last week was the last week of it, and it was a fun thing to do, and I hope they do it again next fall.
Nice.
So remind me, was the intent of this to get a practice squad together for SLU's varsity team?
This is a Jungle Cats thing. It was to get, instead of varsity players, caliber players having to scrimmage against JV players, they wanted to get some veteran cats in there.
Yeah, I gotcha.
For just practicing in the off season.
Alex and I tried to join a pickleball league this one time, but then they didn't have enough people. So, but it's always fun playing like.
Pickleball is the best game ever. I love pickleball.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
It's just like, if I was gonna commit to like playing, I'd kind of want to play tennis to get the more intense physical aspect of it.
Oh, play some pickleball singles. It's just as intense.
Me and my college buddies that live very close, there's so many pickleball spots in Kansas City now, and every once in a while we'll go play, and it's just the most fun.
Yeah.
It's such a high floor game that like you don't have to like dedicate tons of time to get good at it. Like you can just play intensely kind of out the gate if you want to, and it's just so much fun. Love it.
Do we have any interest in wanting to give Discord a shot in future sessions, since those calls don't interrupt after 40 minutes?
I'm
Sure.
open to the idea. I think in the far past, I think we might have tried Discord with this group during Minds of Phandelver or something briefly, and I don't know why, but I think it didn't work well. But we've always used Discord in my other Kansas City D&D group. Haven't played with those guys in a while, but Discord always worked well for us.
Them.
Works. Whatever
Yeah, that might be worth giving a shot.
We'll look into it.
would be better than switching every, what is it, 20 minutes?
40.
40.
Every 40 minutes?
Teams?
Discord. Giving Discord a shot.
Yeah, this 40-minute thing sucks.
Come on, Mike. Steal access or whatever from your school.
Does no one else have Zoom from their work or something?
No, Teams. You're letting him up.
No. I can go to fun.
End of Telperian's turn.
All right, Roulette, you're up.
What?
He was so on it for the end of someone else's turn.
At a glance, so he has pulled this like energy sword out of his thing right now, right? Like,
it is. It looks like as if his hand were a bright beacon of a hilt. There's just energy flowing off of his hand, like he's almost elongated his arm as like a sword.
I don't know what magic this is, right? Like,
you can make an Arcana check. It doesn't look like any arcane magic you've seen.
Okay. I'm gonna do the vertical stairmaster and step up to the top of the wall so I'm like above this. And I want to stand right above him, but then I can no longer move my character. Oh, there we go. I will stand right above him and I'm just gonna firebolt directly down at him.
Okay. I don't think there's enough of an elevation situation here to get advantage on that, but yeah, go ahead and roll Firebolt.
I don't have anything that's AoE anymore. 23 to hit.
Absolutely hits. Roll damage.
Oh baby, that's a
Plus
strong
4.
roll.
Plus 4, right?
23 damage.
Jesus.
Very strong firebolt, and you just see him hear your incantation, look up, and it just embeds its fire in his face, goes down his shirt under his chainmail, and just cooks him.
There's this
Like
great
into his.
movie.
Oh.
There's
It
this
goes-
great.
You Zelda throw a bomb in his mouth, and then he goes.
Does he die?
Yeah.
He does.
Oh,
He
yeah.
does die.
I am going to move, and I'm going to stand directly above the Talon, like not floating directly above the edge of the bubble,
It's a power play.
and I will telepathically say into Topirian's head, 24 seconds.
Shaggy and Jiri.
Sorry.
My
There's
flail's
nobody
out.
to kill. Correct.
Sorry, what?
So
There's
say that
nobody
again.
left to kill, right?
At the very end,
There's
there's
one
the
guy near your specter, but other than the guy near the specter, everyone's in the bubble.
Alright, I'll just move closer to everyone. Shaggy is not gonna take any attack actions, but Jiri will send 2 Eldritch Blasts at the guy over there. Or excuse me, Air Bursts.
We
Yeah.
love far
Go,
range.
go ahead and roll with advantage. How much health does he have left? Both of those will hit. How do you kill this Durastian individual?
Yeah, just let's do 2 headshots. Blow his brains up. Bang bang.
His head is gone, removed from his shoulders, and you see the rest of his body just kneel and then collapse.
And she'll be like, "Alright guys, what's the plan?"
On everyone's turn, we have to say, "What's the plan?"
Can we like talk for like 1 minute right now as a party?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I do want to keep it a little tight and intense and like a timer, so to speak. But yes,
So this is like the most unique opportunity to kill a fucking Talon right now. He's in a bubble. There's no one here to dispel magic. If Rome polymorphs, someone's not going to undo it. If you put me in the candle, Toby, I can hurl a vapor bomb at him and paralyze or stun him. Roulette's got poison on our thing. I'm gonna summon the fucking Elocorn. I take out my
I'm
for my
gonna-
action. I'm gonna summon the Elocorn.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm gonna
You're welcome to do that.
I'm gonna give them a big concussion blast. I'll hit all
I'm
of them.
gonna
Stay
bless
back.
us all, and I'm gonna try and
The one bless is great. The one thing you cast as, and I do the thing where I hold Toby's little head. And I'm like, if you have any magic spell slots to get us out of here, preserve at least 2. Oh, like some, like don't empty yourself out to kill the Talon if it means we die. I don't know that you have something perfect. Just keep it in mind as you're expending.
kept in mind.
That's all I wanted to say. Also,
18
I'm gonna do the thing where I make Aquilari not go on my turn. Like I just want to be able to let him have his own turn. I'm not even gonna get on him. I just want him to get ready to attack.
Okay.
I'd like to take a 6-second interval to fly above the wall, and I'm going to request Kellenbor's aid, and use divine intervention, trying to. The intent is to kill the Talon, but I leave it up to any discretion, and I'll use divine intervention.
Go ahead and roll. You have to get lower.
Equal or
level
less
is
than
the DC.
10.
Your level is the DC. You have to get 10 or less.
Is it thunder?
Nope.
Oh.
Worth a shot. Worth a shot.
I can. Out of his pocket dimension, because I casted this morning and I dismissed him. I can re-summon Loaf.
Okay.
All right, Loaf.
Loaf is out. I don't think I have a. I think I cut him out at some point, but I don't have like a pre-existing token for him. I'll pull him from the home screen.
I'd like to maybe try and get the first hit on him with my bow from high up.
So you guys know the bead's gonna go down, and it's probably gonna be you guys wanting to do things and the Talon wanting to do things. We'll tackle that moment when we get there. But for the moment being, let me at least paste Loaf in here.
So, how do familiars work? Does he just go after me, or do him and Aquilari both get their own initiative right now?
Roll their initiative. They each get initiative.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have any.
Go ahead and
rates.
position yourselves where you want to be on the map as well.
This is Aquilari's.
Christopher, you can remove Daisy and Moby 4. They'll be in the bag of holding. I'll have run over and pick them up and put them in.
Okay.
I just typed in owl in Google as if it was going to instantly give me the stat block. Like, I didn't write 5e. I was just like, you know what I mean, right?
I would like to fly all the way up to the ceiling, and then whenever it's 6 seconds until this goes down, I would like to ready a synaptic static right there.
Okay.
I've got.
Is that going to be no seeming then to get out of here?
Yep. Oh, is it worth it? I'll ask everybody.
I want seeming to be the talent in this crew to walk out of here. I think seeming might be our best escape plan.
Yep, a big synaptic static.
It would be really.
I don't want to tell you what to do. It's just we don't have an escape route right now.
All right, I will instead make a 3rd level spell slot and prepare a lightning bolt.
12 seconds, and Jiri, Shadow of Moyle disperses from you and Shaggy.
Yes, that is true.
I did Divine Intervention. I would then like to do Bless. Yeah, Bless. I'm gonna do it 1st level. I'm gonna hit myself, Telperion, and
Please me.
Roulette.
I'll take it.
So us 3 are blessed. I'd then like to, if there's 2 actions available to me left until the bead goes down, I'd like to channel Divinity, Path to the Grave. No, how am I doing that?
You won't be able to affect the Talon through the sphere until the sphere is gone.
Great, can I have control of Aquilari and Loaf?
Okay, then I might
yes. Basically, the fast way for me to do that is I'm going to name both of them Telperion.
Okay.
Do you think we should save our spell slots then?
I think we have to. Yeah, I think at least a seeming, or we have to fly out of here and try to outpace wyverns. Though it just might be worth it for your seeming. Could be a synaptic static. You could do it later in the fight if it's going poorly. But I just wouldn't open with it because it might be an exit strategy.
Alright, then I will prepare nothing other than Eldritch Blast for blasting.
I will be up at the 20 feet ceiling, and I'd like to light my candle to put myself in darkness. And
that you can definitely do.
I'll designate Jiri.
No, me. Our plan.
Yes. Telperion. To
Wall
be
of
able to see
Stone has a 10-minute duration, so it will still be up as long as Rome wants it to be up.
Yeah, Toby, how big? Oh, sorry.
It's 15 feet radius, so people directly under me on the floor should not be in the darkness, because I'm at the 20-foot ceiling, and so it'll only go 15 down. If you want me to move, I'll move.
I want to be in there with you.
Okay.
I'll go. Let's go over here together.
Yeah.
And then
6 seconds.
This entire time, the blunt end of my flail is constantly just.
So I'll be 10 feet off the ground instead of 20.
Okay. Do we all like our current positions right this second? Jiri, from that distance at a 20-foot elevation, you do not have sight on the Talon over the Wall of Stone. Gonna need to be closer.
Realm, are you doing anything?
Isn't it 10 feet tall?
I'm at
Or
the.
is it
It's
I'm
10
at,
feet tall, and he's at 20 feet tall.
I'm gonna
The
go all the
ceiling
way
is
up
20.
to the top.
Yeah, ceiling's 20 feet tall. That's too low of an angle. A little closer even would get you there.
The only thing I'm doing is concentrating on keeping the wall up. To answer your question.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Out of curiosity, how about Fire Shield? Will that fade at a minute?
That goes away.
Wait, are you gonna drop the wall anyways?
Oh, Fire
we'll
Shield.
drop it all.
Fire Shield has
10
a
minutes,
10-minute
10 minutes.
duration, so you're good on
Yeah.
Fire Shield.
Oh, Rome's
Probably
gonna
worth
drop the wall anyways.
Yeah,
So
I will be casting a different spell, so the wall.
why don't you
will
just
come
drop it right now?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
All right, I'll drop the wall.
Okay.
I will just ready a Toll the Dead when the bead goes down.
Okay.
Targeting
You're readying
the town.
that. Jiri, you're readying Eldritch Blast. Who else is readying a thing?
Can I ready polymorph?
Sure.
You have time. You have time to do it before if you want to do it before.
Oh, I do. Oh,
Yeah.
if that's the case, I'm just gonna cast polymorph then.
Yeah, because
Okay,
we have
what
like
are you turning into?
A T-Rex.
You're gonna be.
I accidentally deleted you from the initiative count. What was your
18.
initiative just now?
Dude, that fucking T-Rex covered in fire. What?
Yeah, a fiery T-Rex,
A
exactly.
plant fiery T-Rex.
Yes.
I'll make your aura red then, just for
Yes.
flavor of it being.
Crit, I don't think that Alquilari or Loaf made an initiative, but they're...
I don't think you let me know their thing. I have to custom add them. I don't think you can. Roll
Yeah,
it.
so Alquilari is 11 and Loaf is 4.
And Rome as T-Rex. Rome was at an 18. Is that correct?
Correct.
Where was she relative to you guys? Was she right?
I was like right here.
No, I'm saying in the initiative count, the numbers don't matter anymore.
Rome was still at her
Oh.
correct number positioning thing.
Okay.
So-
she hadn't
Yeah.
moved. Yeah.
I think was she 18? Yeah.
You are polymorph.
I'm gonna take.
Wall is down. You're concentrating Rome.
I'm gonna speed over here, pick up all of the Countess's things, her clothing that has been disintegrated, and then fly back.
You can make an investigation check real quick.
I just want to take it all.
Okay, you can scoop tatters and dust and ash into your arms or a bag.
Well, I
of
will
some
also
sort.
make an investigation to see if I see anything specific while I'm over there.
Okay,
You
you do not. It
I'm
is a
scooping.
rapidly decaying body that is charring and flecking away in ash. You're able to get most of her things.
Can you clean... Would you mind cleaning up the initiative? Like anyone dead, taking them out?
Sure. Did I accidentally? Oh no, we're good. Okay, we're good.
That looks like it.
All right. How to handle this? Functionally, it will become time for the bead.
Can I say
Meaning-
one?
Meaning it is in between Telperion and Roulette's turn when things happen. Yeah, what were you going to say, Telperion?
Just so they're not in this quiver, I got my lightning javelin on my back, and then I got a vapor bomb in my hand and my great sword here.
Okay.
So that's also and right on hand though, on the back.
The bubble drops, and many held actions are about to take place. We're going to roll initiative to see whose held actions take place first. Because circumstances may change rapidly. So just roll a dex check, really, to
Okay.
determine. Don't like assign new initiatives to your characters. Just roll a dex check. This is reaction time.
Is this an initiative roll?
No, it is not a true initiative roll. It's just representing your initiative to react.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
It is not rolling for me. I'll just do a d20 plus 2.
I think I might use a point.
you can beat him, that's a valid thing. But if not, you have to beat an 11. I need to roll for Aquilari.
Christopher,
Yes.
this is an ability check.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, my thing. Use that 16. I think is what popped up first. My thing's lagging. I'm trying to refresh real quick.
Everyone, keep in mind your number because we're gonna tackle these as they happen.
Okay. Why is my?
Does everyone feel ready to go? Everyone think their things are in?
Uh-huh.
I'm using Flash of Genius to give myself a 12.
Okay.
Why is this
Just as a note, sorry.
All right. Who
Bye-bye.
was highest?
I got a 16.
16.
I also got 6.
Did someone get a 20? I thought someone had
No,
a 20.
Aquilari got a 16.
I messed up and rolled a couple times.
Turn
on
you up in
things.
19.
Okay. Okay.
No, that 19 is Aquilari attacking with a charging Aquilari.
God.
Aquilari is welcome to charge or attack, but not both. Take
Yeah,
full
I-
2 actions.
Oh, I see. See, yeah. Then Aquilari will just he's gonna stay still.
Okay. Toby Rama, looks like you're next. 16. You
Release
cast Toll the Dead.
Which is a wisdom save on his part. That will
28.
succeed, so nothing happens.
Okay. Who was next in the held economy? We've got some 14s, maybe.
My Spectre got a 14, so he will charge.
Okay. I'm going to delete the bubble. He charges, gets in close to the Talon. Who do we have next? I have a 13.
I am
I
a
also
12.
got 6.
Oh, should have gone Rum.
Well, I thought we all had 16s.
Yeah, you're up.
Okay.
Yeah, Rome, if
Um,
you're up next, yeah, what are you doing as you're held something?
So
You can move or attack, not both.
I will. Well, I don't think I can attack anybody from here because I have a 10-foot range. Let's actually see.
You can move.
I
Oh
know
wait,
I can
you
move, but I'm wondering if I can attack. Oops, I need to do that.
your tail.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get.
10-foot range won't quite hit one
Won't
of the
quite.
soldiers unless you have a 15-foot range on one of your things.
No, I don't. All right, I guess I will stomp over this body and I will move myself right there.
Okay. Then I have a 13. Jiri moved his Spectre. This knight will loose a spear, throwing it upward at Roulette. But Roulette, are you direct? Well, the bubble dropped, so you're
There's
not within melee distance. He has distance, so he will throw a spear at you.
I am 10 feet away from that gentleman.
21 to hit.
Ooh, meets it, beats it.
Wow.
Jeez.
five piercing damage. And you're not concentrating on anything, correct?
Nope, just killing this bitch.
Okay. Next, I also have a 12. Does anyone have
I
a
have
12?
I have a 12 and a,
Jiri.
I have a
Okay.
+2 to my dex. I don't know what I would want.
Both of you can make your attacks. Please do so with disadvantage. Well, actually, make your attacks. Are you targeting the Talon?
I am targeting the Talon from directly above him.
Correct. And Jiri, you're targeting the Talon as well for your air blast?
Yes.
Okay,
The-
please
both
roll
of
these
them.
attacks with disadvantage.
Does that cancel at all if I have advantageous higher ground above him?
You do not. That is only for ranged weapon attacks, and you have to have a 30-foot elevation benefit from that. That's a
Okay.
sort of a buff to ranged weapon attacks that equivalent
Oh,
roughly to flanking.
okay, I gotcha.
What about me up on the ceiling?
You do not have enough height.
This room doesn't allow enough height, essentially.
Yeah.
Correct.
Last question: can I tell why I'm getting disadvantage, or no? I just
You will know when the result of the roll happens.
gotcha. I'm gonna wait till Jiri goes.
Wow, 25 even with disadvantage. Very well done.
And a 19.
Oh, and a 19. What was yours, Roulette?
I didn't roll yet. I'm gonna roll right now.
They're happening simultaneously.
21.
Oh,
21.
cool.
The
It's really good
21 and the 25 hit. The 19 does not, and you realize it's because the Talon Coda was preparing himself with a dodge. He is currently under the dodge condition.
Oh, that's
so
smart.
He was very quickly able to adapt. But go ahead and roll damage for the 25. So 7 force damage to the Talon, and whatever Roulette's damage is here.
Also, Stevie technically has left.
Oh, I did have blast.
Yeah, D4 on top of Jiri's Eldritch Blast.
Oh, Toby, roll it for me.
I'll roll it.
Did
Yeah,
Jiri
we'll
get the
stay
blast?
on that? No, Jiri did not. Ignore that.
Yeah,
Just
just
Roulette,
Roulette.
and Telperion
Okay.
and me. Sorry for
Okay.
confusion.
No
I will
worries.
stay on that.
Hold your. You gotta be squeezing a D4 so you're in the pain of it.
Roulette, the 7 force damage impacts the Talon for sure, Jiri. The other projectile does not, as he is able to just very slightly shift his posture backwards to dodge the projectile detonation of that. Roulette, you connect. You do see the flail bounce off his skin rather unsatisfyingly, as he is resistant to the bludgeoning damage.
Got it. But I need a
But-
DC 15 Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay, that's totally fair game. This is not an effect that needs to happen on your turn, correct?
No, this is from the Kellenvor's Kiss that's on my flail.
Indeed. Okay. Okay. Yep.
Have I ever been more scared?
So, what is the condition here?
If a creature fails the DC 15 Constitution saving throw, they are poisoned and paralyzed for 1 minute. If they fail it by 5 or more, they go immediately unconscious.
You see it bludgeon his arm and break skin enough for the poison to take effect, and he just looks up at you and says, "Shame your allies couldn't have told you that I, mere moments ago, relayed that poison does not affect my system. Too sad." And although he failed, he is immune to poison. Which was announced after the dinner situation.
What knocked him unconscious then?
The quill,
And that
which
wasn't
has
a point.
nothing to do with poison.
Okay.
Do I see the quill anywhere?
Oh,
It
it's
is on the
on.
ground. It is on the ground next to his body.
Probably doesn't have enough for a second dose.
That's
Whatever it is.
your 12s. I also have a 12. This guy is also going to loose his spear at you, Roulette.
Cute.
Probably not going to hit a 21, though. Yeah, no. So that one just sails past you. We're at 11. Does anyone have an 11?
No.
Who's left? Just
Me. I had a 4.
Aquilari had 11? Or
Aquilari seated because he couldn't
Oh.
Okay.
do
Well,
what
the
he needed.
Talon moves on 11. And will... I think, based on the layout here,
Could he have readied an action if he took the dodge action on his turn?
he didn't. He did not take the dodge action. He was under the dodge condition as a bonus action, as monks are wont to do. In a flash, Coda disappears. And reappears directly behind Telperion.
Who's in the bubble of darkness? Okay.
That's great. I need.
I don't know what you
Toby Rama-
remember.
I need Toby Rama, Telperion, and Loaf to please make a dexterity saving throw.
We have a d4 on this.
You're rolling the d4. Is it per each of us individually, or
So I get plus. I rolled a 1, so I have an 11 on that save. I will roll a d4 for your save. I also rolled a 1.
so? Yeah, 15 total.
Anyone that did not hit a 17 will take
Does he get a do this action?
18 force damage as he reappears behind Telperion with his outstretched arm encased in this glowing white shimmering energy that forms a long blade off his arm. And he just crouches there behind Telperion and says, "Let us begin then."
I drop concentration on Bless.
Nice.
Okay. Who was next?
After 11.
Great. I don't want to rules lawyer. I'm just curious. So he got to use an attack and a bonus action during that
Did
help?
not.
Okay.
Did not.
It was. I
He
see.
held-
Okay.
He held a single action.
Got it. I had a 4. Does that mean I'm next?
If no one else, I had a
Other
Darastian that had
soldiers.
an 8. Yeah, it's just one other soldier who will also launch a spear at the nearest target that he won't have disadvantage on, which is Roulette. So one more spear coming your way, Roulette.
Sure.
I used my reaction to do my held action, so I can't use my reaction to negate the critical effects of this.
That is true. So a crit on you, Roulette, for looks like 12 piercing damage.
He just approached and attacked me. Does that mean I feel like he can see us in the dark here? Like, is he just
You do
squarely
get the
looking at
sense
me?
that he's not currently looking at you right now. His back is to you. But he had seemingly no difficulty striking you in the dark with that move. And noticeably, he moved and attacked in all one thing, which is interesting too.
Very interesting.
Monk shit.
Kensei monk, maybe?
Is it Telperion's turn now?
I think so. And then we'll go back into the initiative, starting with Roulette's turn.
Fuck.
Do I see the feather on the ground from where he just left?
Yeah, it's right where his spot was.
I don't know if this is going to do anything, but can I use my telekinetic movement, so my action, to grab it, slither it over, and try to put it in him?
Was that your held action?
No.
We're not on your initiative count. What was your held action?
I didn't ever
Not
state a held
chained.
action.
Okay, then no. So then the 4 is not really that meaningful here. We're just jumping back into initiative.
Okay.
Starting with Roulette. Roulette, it is your turn after many held actions just resolved.
I seeing a little bit of poison left on my thing. I'm gonna look down at the guy in between me and the Rex, and I'm gonna swing the flail down at him. At advantage.
Yeah, definitely flanking. Yep.
Smitey flail. 20.
Will use his reaction to parry, adding 3 to his. Actually, no, it hasn't been his turn. They all used held actions and burned their reactions. So yes, it will hit.
Hot. It does 8 bludgeoning and DC 15 Constitution save for Kellenbor's Kiss. He is
That'll be a
unconscious.
paralyzed.
No,
That'll be
unconscious.
unconscious. Yes.
Yeah.
You see Roulette bludgeon this individual, and who immediately falls to the ground, asleep.
No one attack him.
I will shift my attention 1 to the left. I'm going to take a step over, line up my swing, and
Advantage.
swing again. Another 20.
Definitely hits.
Well, for 9 bludgeoning on him. I have
He's looking pretty rough. Some of
Nope.
these guys took some serious damage before they were.
Oh, I think I had
Put in this
flame
position.
strike them.
I have no bonus actions. I don't believe at all. Yeah, that is
my turn. I am technically 10 feet away from him, so I'm just gonna shift over to here.
Okay.
Keeping an eye on the feather on the ground as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looks like it is then. Oh, they joined and I didn't move them yet.
Oh, is it top of initiative? Do I get to move someone?
It is not top of initiative. It's functionally Roulette's turn. It's about to be top of initiative.
Oh, okay.
It's Loaf's turn though. After Roulette.
He will. Oh, he's dead.
Loaf is dead.
Oh.
Even if he took half damage, he had 1 HP, right?
Yes. Yeah.
No.
Bye, Loaf.
Okay, so now we're at top of initiative, technically, with Shaggy and Jiri up.
Alrighty then.
Equal.
Initiative? No, that was a dex check we all did.
I know, but I was right. Oh.
I hate how this works. Alright, Shaggy's gonna get up to the Talon, smack him, move back a little bit. I'm gonna blast him, and then stay back. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of range.
Okay. You're welcome to stay back, getting close enough to... You're trying to blast him again?
No, I'm gonna get up close. I'm gonna
Okay.
smack him with flanking.
Okay.
And then I'm going to flee, like that. Oh, wait, no, I can't. Because I can't disengage anymore.
But he already used his reaction. So you should be
Did
good
he?
this one time to get out of opportunity attack stuff.
Okay, I will do exactly that then.
Okay.
And we'll see what happens.
You and Shaggy moving to, first of all, be next to him.
Smack,
You are
smack.
attacking. Neutral roll. Advantage canceling out the disadvantage from his dodge condition. That will not hit.
Ooh, good
That's a
damage
good
roll,
damage
bro.
roll. Yeah, holy shit.
And then I will back up.
You see
hold
him
on.
when Shaggy slaps out. You see the Talon use the bare minimum movement necessary to dodge that before composing himself.
Okay, I can be back. One more space.
Okay.
And then I will Eldritch Blast him.
Okay, those will both have disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
One of them does make contact with his shoulder and throw it back, but the other one just goes right past his shoulder and neck. He doesn't even try and dodge it. It just sort of barely misses him. But definitely 12 force damage.
Does he... He's wearing one of the rings, right?
He's
put
not
on
wearing a
the-
ring. He has
At
a
the-
dread iron pauldron attached to his shoulder. He is
Oh, it's probably
he is
gonna be
wearing a
worse.
couple rings actually.
Well, we
but
we
no
didn't see
dread
him
iron.
put the ring on at the...
Correct. He did not put a ring on.
Zoom is less than a minute.
Reset.
Let's reset.
Love the Ultra Instinct choice here.
I should have puffy armored.
You have a question.
What?
Wait a minute.
First.
Alrighty. Will that do it for Jiri? Anything else up your sleeve?
I'm gonna super soak this guy. Hydro pump.
Okay.
Okay.
Strength save. Hopefully he's not as strong as he is dexterous. Damn.
Oh no!
The roll.
Hate that. Okay, that's it.
It is Talon Koda's turn. Standing, then immediately dropping with a sweeping kick at your legs, Telperion. Please make an athletics check.
18.
He connects, sending you almost off balance, but you right yourself. He will then use an unarmed strike against you.
Disadvantage because we're in magical darkness, or that he cannot see
is
through?
seemingly targeting perfectly Telperion's spot. But he doesn't have advantage from any source. A 28 to hit on the unarmed strike for 11 bludgeoning, and I need you to please make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm gonna. The rebarbs this.
The attack roll.
Yeah.
Okay. I think he'll take the 28.
Okay. Constitution saving throw.
Constitution save.
I'll give myself the advantage from silvery barbs.
Okay. Makes sense.
17.
Your muscles
Dude.
begin to lock in place, and your heartbeat slows, and before you can catch your breath, and you just push past the
17
DC.
DC.
Ooh.
20 AC.
Formidable. Perhaps we can test blades before I go after my primary quarry. A moon elf, armed with mithril no less. Royalty, perhaps. You must know the general. Talon Vitria had difficulties with him. He was formidable as well. He will take his energy sword and rake it rapidly through your space.
So I still take that 11, right?
Say it again.
I still took 11 damage.
He still took 11 damage from the unarmed strike. Yep.
Okay. And now, what am I taking?
Now he is making an attack.
Dude, I think synaptic static is so important.
A 24 to hit
That'll
Yeah,
hit.
with 12 force damage.
should have cast it as my held action.
He will then right himself and hold his blade at a particular angle. That'll be his turn.
I just lost like 40 HP, everybody. The tank.
That is his turn. Durastian Knight sleeps. Spectre's turn.
Okay, Spectral suck some blood.
Okay, on one of those, the knight he's right at.
Does he have advantage? For
Yes,
flank?
he absolutely has advantage.
Hell yeah.
The T-Rex is so ominous on the screen.
I love it. I also imagine that they're just facing
Yeah.
away from it.
And its like head is like only 5 feet from the ceiling. It occupies most of the height of this space.
25.
25 absolutely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
12. Necrotic
Just-
life drainy damage.
Con save. He'll make the con save.
Dang.
But 12.
Yeah,
Got it.
not bad.
Okay. T-Rome.
Can I yell at Rome? Or I just want to yell, waste no time on the things, kill this dude. Just like, don't. That's all.
Can you point which one?
The Talon.
Go straight for him.
Yeah. Fuck
All
these peons.
right. Can I trample as I'm running? Can I just like trample over these two fools? I mean,
I will
like,
say,
that's not a cause combat.
similarly, it was mentioned early in this combat that when there's 2 size category differences from someone, you can pass through their space. I'm gonna say you
okay.
can't unless you use an action to attack them in some way. They are gonna be able to dodge out of your legs, but you can pass through their space.
Well, you know what? I actually have multi-attack, so I'm gonna go and hit up both of these fools. So I'm gonna do a tail attack on one of these guys, and then
Rome. What he was saying, you're allowed to walk over him to go to your quarry.
Yeah, you can go.
You don't have to
You
deal
can
with
do
these
one,
guys.
because don't you have to target 2 different people for your multi-attack?
Yeah. That's
So
what I'm saying. Can I attack and then move to the Talon?
yeah, use your good
Yeah,
one against
absolutely.
Talon and your worst one against.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna do my tail attack on
Yeah.
one of these guys, and then I'm gonna run and do my bite attack on the Talon.
Oh, like as you pass, your
Yeah,
tail smacks them.
Like, bit
That's
slap
amazing.
with my tail.
So they duck out of the way as you run over them, but then as they think they have it safe, your tail just swipes at them.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll. Are you targeting the middle one?
Yeah, the middle one. So it's D20
Okay.
plus 10.
16 will not do it. You do make impact, but he gets his shield up in time, and it's only the tip of your tail making contact, so it doesn't damage him.
Okay, so I'm gonna do my bite attack on the Talon then, and I guess I'll just
Okay.
do it that way so that we all can see.
Yeah,
And that's
well, I
another-
think you'll have enough movement, I think, to get there, but you'll need to get to like here to not step over your. Well, actually, you can totally occupy the same space as your allies if you want.
Yeah.
Which you're right, it's kind of awkward the way.
It was more so that we can see everybody's character, but
Yeah, let me move them to the front, and then we're good to go. Now we can kind of see them better. Okay. Go ahead and make your bite attack with
Yeah.
disadvantage.
Still under the dodge condition.
wait, why is it
He- no-
disadvantage?
He notably took a defensive position
Oh.
at the end of his turn. I
So
just
that's
didn't
for the that's why.
announce bonus action dodge, but yes.
Okay, so 17, 18.
You bite
done.
down, and as you clamp, you are sure you are on him, but he's just right next to your jaw.
So I don't bite him.
You do not successfully make contact.
Dang.
Movement,
alright.
multi-attack. Is that it for Rome?
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Bummer. All right.
It is that guy's turn. Quick, up there. That one's been a problem. And we'll direct attention toward Roulette. Roulette, how far up in the air are you right now?
Your problem.
Oh, you guys are muted. Sorry.
I'm in the third square up, so I'm in like 10 to
Okay.
15 because I was constantly 10 feet away. So I'd say 10 feet up.
Okay. He will throw a single spear, the final spear this individual has on his body. Throw spear. Ooh.
Eat.
9 piercing. And then we'll draw his long sword moving over here. Toby, are you at ground level or are you in the air?
I'm in the air and in darkness.
Okay, so I think the T-Rex is realistically what this guy can attack with his long sword. So 1 attack on you, T-Rome. Well, I don't know that it'll hit. What's AC of the T-Rex? You guys are muted.
God.
13 to hit, so it misses.
Okay, so he carves carves against your thick hide, but his blade just drags uselessly against. He can't quite break the skin. Then it is this guy. This guy's going to do the same thing. Throwing a spear. Spectre can opportunity attack this guy if it would like to.
Of course, I will. Let's see. 19?
19. This guy, it's his turn, so he'll parry that to avoid getting hit, using his reaction to add 3 to his AC. It says 5, but that... Oh, I accidentally clicked... Oh, you know what? That's so unfortunate. It's not a
Right.
big deal, but sometimes D&D Beyond scrambles things a little bit. Regardless, he uses his parry, only 3 to his AC. And he does dodge it.
Bummer.
So then he will throw 1 spear at Roulette and then 1 longsword attack at the T-Rex. Nat 20 on the spear.
Still hasn't been my turn.
11 damage to you, Roulette.
Got it.
And then we'll longsword the T-Rex.
What?
Another nat 20.
The fuck?
14 to T-Rex. And I need a concentration check from you, Rome.
Okay.
We're
and
still
Using the T-Rex's
using the
form.
T-Rexes, yeah. Constitution plus 4. Yeah, I'm gonna be re-rolling that, using my inspiration.
Okay.
No!
Oh my fucking god.
I'll dump an inspiration into that.
Wow. A third D20 roll
Thank god.
will succeed to keep the T-Rex on the battlefield.
And I took 14 damage.
You
you said?
take 14 damage, yes.
We should run.
And as we move to Toby Rama's turn, let's check in on time here. How are people
We have to
feeling?
go.
Okay,
have a party.
that's totally fair. Sorry this combat's taking so long. It's gonna go to like a full 2 sessions pretty much, because there's like 2 hours last time, 4 hours this time. It's gonna take a little bit of time next time. So I apologize for that, but we will pick back up here as you guys battle the actual Talon in this chamber.
Also, this is the top of the order if you want to do anything for moving people around.
I think
That
we'll
is
start with
correct.
that next time.
That's very fair. Yeah.
Although I don't think we can move anyone because the T-Rex can pull up. So
Well, and Telperion can choose to move around himself, so that could affect things too. But cool. All right. Cool. Thanks. Ian.
Jesus.
GG's.
Go. Any roses or thorns? Anybody before we go? I hate when we sign off and don't talk. That always makes me sad.
Yeah, I know. I honestly should be a better job about like a 10-minute check-in before we leave, just so I'm not like rushing people off. I could absolutely hang around for a few minutes to chat, debrief, whatever. So I'm in no rush per se, but I'll start thinking up inspiration thoughts unless you guys have immediate candidates, proposals, reasons you think you should get them. Things like that.
I will nominate Telperion for his sassiness in this combat.
I do think that Contessa versus Telperion sort of dynamic was pretty fun throughout this combat, so I like that.
GG.
Yeah, let's do it.
Seconded.
I was ready to use an inspiration on that T-Rex thing too.
Look at this pug. You guys
That
pulled
would have
through
been a
Do
big
it.
change, yeah.
100.
If we don't have it, we're done.
you need to pull.
I feel like I have to bane him for a chance to him not fuck us up as much. And Synaptic Static would be so good for a D6 and a D4 taken away from all his stuff. I think
I
that's
should have
our only
started
shot.
because I would have hit all the Durastians
Yeah.
too. I just don't. What do you think his intelligence is?
His wisdom's really good. Seems like his dex is really good. I think his strength is fine. Just the athletics.
Strength
look
is
like
only
it
a
would-
2.
Yeah.
So his intelligence might
how
be low.
many of his saves are going to be amazing? I could see it being like 4 or 5 of them. I don't know, but
But if you bane him first and then synaptic static, because he almost paralyzed me on a bonus action.
yeah.
With an unarmed strike, I had to beat a 17 Constitution
Bane is
check.
charisma based. Synaptic Static is intelligence. It's nice to target things.
You guys crit so
I'm
happy
gonna
right now.
I'm gonna give you one very small nugget here of
should run
Michael
away.
Jacoby. What you just said, you don't know that that's the case, and you know that typically I am not a fan of paralyze. It's not a fun condition.
He almost did something
Uh,
scary to me on a bonus action.
That's fair, yeah. And it was not a bonus action.
Oh, he used an unarmed strike as part of his attack.
My
game.
candle is doing nothing. so
Yeah, I
I'm
didn't
gonna
really click on
snuff
this, but he makes 3 attacks
Um,
as part of his action.
Dude, you know what really fucked us though is that he's immune to poison and our darkness. I had a vapor bomb ready to go. Like I was
The
thinking
Vapor Bomb doesn't say anything about poison in it.
yeah, but it's
That's my. I still think there's a chance that's useful, but
I don't want to waste it on him
An
when we
action
could
on
rather try to stick him with a feather again. But his dex is going to be amazing.
The window nearby that we could use to run away.
What? Oh, he made a con save. What was that?
There are a couple windows in the chamber. Or the front
Oh,
doors
this
right
is the
behind
wall
you
with
guys.
the keypad.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't like
Right
this.
into the
We
sun.
could try to put him in Raven's Slumber. If he beat a 10 Wisdom save, he wouldn't get captured. So I don't know. It could be worth
Have you guys seen his wisdom save yet? Have I used
Plus
that?
9.
We've
yeah.
seen
he
it
saved
multiple
against
times.
Shrine, He saved against
So
my
truly, a nat 1 is your only option for that happening.
I don't know. The odds are.
Pretty good. 5%
Roulette,
chance.
when you tried to Kellenfor kiss him, what was his con save? Was it 2 plus 8?
I thought it was 8 plus 2.
Okay.
That something plus 2 was his strength save against
was
something
his
Telperion
strength.
did. I
don't
think
know
the
what
con was
I-
8
Yeah, that was against
plus
Hydro Pump.
8.
Oh, did he try to kick
So yeah,
you?
it was a 2 plus
Oh.
8 on Kellenvor's kiss. I can't find it though.
Yes, he did roll very low on that.
He did roll very low. He failed functionally. The immunity poison was really impactful there.
I totally forgot. There was so much going on when he told us that.
I know, yeah.
I don't like that these enemies are now specifically resistant to Jiri's attacks. And I have to just blast them.
Did he tell us he was immune to poison?
Well, you attack
Not
with
all of them,
disadvantage.
only
A few.
only dread iron clad individuals.
Which is everybody, basically.
Not
Everybody's
everyone.
got rings or like pauldrons and...
I would say
um,
important
Dude,
people
slice
in
their
their
hand off, get the ring
rankings.
off them.
Yeah, can we target body parts? Can I chop their fingers
Can you
off?
chop my ring off? Can you chop my
Mhm.
finger off, please?
So,
I
Jerry,
have your
if-
blood flow is gonna resist that.
Jerry, if you flank against him, have straight rolls.
Yes, and I should have cast Puffy Armor on myself when I had the chance.
Well,
I
there's-
really wish I'd used my 3rd level spell slot.
You still do? Oh, so yeah. Okay.
I didn't. I should have used it before combat started because it's a waste of an action if I use it now.
But you still do have a 5th level and a 3rd
Plus
level.
8
available,
con,
right?
plus 9 wisdom, probably like plus 12
I hate
or something.
having
dex
2
save.
spell slots. I can't wait until 11th level when I'll have 3. It'll be so much better.
Christopher, when I looked at the sword summoning thing that he did, it is magic, right?
I could
It-
dispel magic.
It's certainly not a physical, discrete, mechanical thing. So yeah, in this world, it's some version of some kind of magical.
I can
thing.
try and dispel magic on his sword. I don't know how much that nerfs him.
I mean, if he doesn't have it, that's gonna help us.
I mean, his unarmed strike did 11 against you with plus 10.
I went from 87 to 46 real fast.
The sword strike did as much as an unarmed strike, I think.
He did waste his entire, not waste, he did use his entire action on you, Telperion, just to lower a bag of hit points by 40 hit points. So,
I mean, I take that compliment that it's meant to be, except he said that I wasn't his
His
highest.
energy blade was rolling a plus
Yeah,
10.
who's his
It
target?
was a D12 instead of his D10.
No more T-boy.
Unarmed strike.
Where are
So-
you?
You think Toby?
Say that again?
Who's his target? You think?
Yeah, he wants the pendant, maybe.
I think he wants more Divinor, probably.
But I'm-
Ooh, yeah.
Put it together. He must have.
But
he
it's
would.
been hidden under my thing the whole time. I don't know how he identified that. I mean, but I'm sure he did.
Rich just so excited we're engaging him, you guys. He's so fucking gleeful about it.
I will say, I have had Toda's stat block ready to go for so long, and I love it. And I think it's not like grotesquely, oh, we have no chance at stopping this guy, like we're just gonna wipe. Like, I think it's like I've done my job as DM to make it not that lopsided. But he's fucking strong. He's a boss character. And you guys are real low on resources and at least hurt a little. So it's going to be tough, but could be one of the best shots you have at getting him alone-ish in a room.
Fear
Really?
is a wisdom save. He'll make that. Blight
We-
is a con save. That's plus 8.
Next week we have friends in town who probably won't be leaving till Sunday, like a little bit after the morning. So I don't know if a 10 a.m. session vibes for us next Sunday.
There's no requirement on my end for 10 a.m. anymore. So
Yeah, it sounds like we don't have to do super early, but I think it's still beneficial for all to do as early as we can reasonably do. So
Yes.
maybe we can plan on like a noon-ish session or a 1 or 2-ish we'll try and keep it as early in the day as we can, if possible.
I'll see if we can have people out of here by noon, so we can start at noon, which would be 1 EST.
Well, you could buy yourself an hour if we want to start at 1 and you get them out at noon. Like, don't rush them out the door. Let's just try and do it as early as we reasonably can.
Okay, sounds good. Just want to put it on the radar now.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds
Thanks,
good. We'll get back to it next time.
GG.
Thanks, guys.